guys, Andrew here.
Connor.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
This is the LCR podcast, and we are celebrating.
For those that did not know.
We moved.
Woo! We are celebrating tonight. As of now, we have hit over 500 subs. So later we're doing some video.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're going to regret for the rest of our lives.
Yes, we're going to regret it for the rest of our lives. But
Cancer's so dangerous.
right now, we didn't see a movie. So instead,
We are here to talk about all the movies that we've seen.
It's been half a year.
Wow.
It's been half a year.
It's been half a year.
It
and
has
2
been
days.
half a year. That's 6
Wow.
months.
I don't really
Has
think
it been
about
half
that.
a year?
It's been not quite a full year, but not quite like the beginning of a year, maybe like halfway in between.
Exactly. So what are we here to do? We're going to talk about our top 10 movies, and then we're going to do some news. But right now, at this very moment, each of us are going to have like an honorable mention, like maybe one or two.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to start with Connor because he's the most prepared.
Oh, mine.
So
Okay. Yeah, give you some time to think about your honorable mentions.
Oh my god.
All right. So I'm giving 2 shout-outs to the non-top 10 in my list. And one of them is Booksmart that came out recently this year.
Okay.
This was a pleasant surprise. I was not really anticipating it being really good. Based from the trailers, it was giving me some hardcore PTSD vibes of some like really bad like coming of age movies, and plus it was directed by Olivia Wilde. So this was her first film, and I'm actually really pleased with how this came out, and it was actually really funny. The actresses have been in other things like Beanie Feldstein. We all know her from like Lady Bird, or guess she was in Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising.
Whoever saw that.
To the 10 people that saw that film. And then Caitlin Dever, she's been in a few other things as well. So we got a Neighbors 2 fan here.
Yeah.
I only saw it in theaters. But.
Yo, by the way, totally off topic. He hasn't seen Mike and Dave.
Yeah,
Do you have it?
I know you guys like that movie.
Do you have it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're totally watching.
Dude,
it.
we gotta. I think we gotta watch that before Stuber because that just makes that guy's character like.
You have to. We are watching.
Yeah,
Mike and
because
Dave.
Camille's in that movie, right?
You might
You're saying
hate
that?
it, but it is amazing.
I mean,
Oh, no,
if it
it's
makes me laugh, like that's all that
hilarious.
matters.
the massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about the masseuse. Yeah.
Ah.
So,
What?
but yeah,
What's the second one?
but the second one.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off. He is totally prepared. I was just gonna say a movie, and that was gonna be it. He like had a little speech and everything.
Well, just a little bit. I'm just like
Note cards.
So, how I'm gonna start my speech? I'm just
All right, second one.
But anyway, so yeah, Booksmart. I think it's leaving theaters. So eventually
see
catch
it.
it on video. It's really good. Give it a shot. Good comedy movie. It's like female Superbad, but like not as raunchy, I believe. So, and
I
then the
love
other
Superbad.
one, yeah, Superbad is classic.
Favorite
And then the second one is Gloria Bell with Julianne Moore. A24 shout out, first A24 film of the night.
You don't have your hat.
I know. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for next week.
Oh, that
It's
makes
midsummer,
sense.
yeah.
That makes
2
sense.
podcasts now that you don't have it.
I know. It's building up.
The
It's building
infamous
up.
hat, guys.
The infamous hat. The party hat. But anyway, so yeah, Gloria Bell, Julianne Moore, really good. Michael Cera's in that. Shout out to Michael Cera. Sean Astin and John Turturro. Really good movie. Just a really like relaxing movie. Not a lot happens. It's just like a woman in the like midlife crisis woman style. So yeah, that's about it. But other than that, really good movie. I think it's out of theaters already. But yeah, check that out as well. That's the only 2 honorable mentions I had. So
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I never saw marketing for the one you just talked about, the Gloria one. But
it was like last winter when they were
Okay.
showing trailers.
but
for it,
Booksmart,
so-
I remember seeing those trailers everywhere.
Oh yeah, they were riding that hard, like
Yeah.
hardcore. It was an Amazon movie. So,
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Connor, if you can't tell, is more of the auteur.
The bougie
The
type.
yeah.
Fucking nerd.
He
I'm
like.
the fucking nerd of this podcast.
I might have a sprinkle of it
No, I'm
in
gonna
my
say
top
nerd
10.
because he doesn't like
but-
the cool
nerd in the
things.
nerd for all the wrong reasons.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like the cool things.
Yeah.
Not
so,
the cool nerd shit.
Either one of you want to go with your honorable mention?
Just so you don't forget it or something.
Even though my top 10 isn't ironed out, I would still say that Glass isn't on there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I have a bias towards it. I think that's why it's getting my honorable mention, but
Did you like that more than Split?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
thank
no.
you.
Split's like one of his favorite movies of all
Split
time.
is
Yeah.
great. Yeah. fucking
Yeah.
love Split.
Yeah, super hyped for that movie. Had a lot to live up to, but definitely did not live up to that hype at all.
Yeah.
It's an okay movie.
Disappointing final
It's okay.
act.
There are just a lot of things you're just like,
Yeah.
duh. Like
And
that was
trying to introduce a universe super late into the movie.
the twist didn't work for me. I
Nah.
didn't buy the twist.
Nah,
It
there
was
were no
just-
clues.
so
There were
lazy on
no.
the twist.
My clues are all
It
over
wasn't
the
even
floor.
a twist. It was
Yeah,
just
I guess
like,
it wasn't a
come
twist.
on,
It was just like,
really?
But it kind of was. It was a twist that there was like this
It was
organization.
just not a good setup,
Yeah.
which is why it's not a good
Yeah.
twist.
If anything, it was Sarah Paulson was the twist because you thought she was this.
Spoiler.
Sorry if you didn't see this movie when it came out in
It
January.
came out in January. You had some time to see it.
Anyways, yeah,
A
Matt.
good January movie though. It's still a
once.
good movie, but it should have been way
I still
better.
liked
than-
it.
I also said Glass.
Oh,
For me, it kind of fell flat at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like with how everybody just kind of died.
Don't get me started about that.
Like
so.
that.
The part when Sarah Paulson's like, "Did you believe me? Did you
Oh, that
believe
was
that
so-
you weren't a
that was so
superhero?"
You just got pranked.
Just got pranked, bro.
It's time to stop.
I have two honorable mentions. One might shock. The other one, I don't know. Lego Movie 2.
Really good.
It's a good movie.
Not as good as the first one. obviously,
I watched it recently with my little
I would
brothers.
say it's arguable.
but
No, I
it's
think the
close.
first one
No,
still
the
is
first one
superior.
is so good.
I think it has a better message than the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Better than I thought it would be. So
I love it. I love also like
It didn't
I love the
deserve-
musical aspect to it.
Oh yeah, it didn't
Yeah,
deserve
that
to
was
underperform
hilarious.
like it did.
No, it totally
It really tanked.
underperformed.
I think
It's
it's-
shockingly like it was. That's the definition of sequelitis, and I'm kind of shocked that it had that.
I think it's just because we got so many Lego
Yeah.
movies like right before that. Like
Yep.
Lego Batman, Lego Ninjago didn't do
Yeah.
well, so they were like gassed out.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I've seen it twice, but it doesn't make my top 10. And the other one is Shazam, coming in at number 11.
Very nice.
So it's a great movie.
The better Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah, the better one because Captain Marvel's a little lower. But I enjoy it. It's fun. It was a fun movie, but I've just seen 10 better films, I guess. So
That's fair.
Fuck you, Big Dave.
So that's the only shout outs you wanted to do was Glass for both of you guys. Not like nothing else comes to mind.
not like obviously not in your
Off
top
top,
10.
yeah.
You know
yeah,
what? I'm gonna say it. Men in Black, for being just incredibly disappointing.
Well, I was gonna say, what about?
So you're gonna
let's
go with
do most
disappointments.
disappointing.
Men in
movie.
Black.
Yeah,
Are
Men in
you
Black.
sure?
Most
So,
disappointing.
Matt's
I had to
was
look through
Men in
those.
Black.
I had to look through those.
Caleb.
You guys can go.
Glass.
Glass. Damn, your most disappointing movie
Oh.
as well.
Honestly,
Looking at your list. Yeah,
nah, Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Aladdin was pretty disappointing.
Yeah, thinking
But
about
on
Aladdin.
par,
more.
I was expecting Aladdin to be disappointing.
Yeah.
Most
And better than I thought. Glass was.
Honestly,
worse
I
than-
think most disappointing for me was Brightburn.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
not in my lowest.
Are you
I-
expecting a lot from it?
I wasn't expecting a lot. I just was expecting a little more.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't thinking it was, obviously I didn't think it was going to be groundbreaking because it wasn't like an original idea or anything. It was just like Superman, but evil. But like, I just felt like the whole, like, the reason why he turned was there was no explanation, just like, oh, he just turned evil. And then we didn't really get any reason why he turned like the whole him turning and he's an alien. They just kind of like pushed that in left field. They're like, hey, he's an alien. He's gonna turn evil one day for no
Yeah.
reason. He's just gonna get drawn to the barn.
There's no purpose.
Yeah, there's
for
no
him to
purpose
be
for it.
evil.
And all you need is like one scene.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I
To
need
really
is just an
explain that.
explanation.
And
or
then
something.
like the trailer like kind of shows everything that happens.
Yeah.
After like I kind of enjoy watching a movie and then going back to the trailer and be like, oh my gosh, they showed so much.
Yeah.
Like they show pretty much everything except for maybe like one scene.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I just think it was a little disappointing going into it. I don't think it's considered a horror, but that's the only way you can market it is a horror, even though I don't think it is. But I was never scared in the movie like at all. There was no scary imagery. I thought it was kind of goofy, like when because we never talked about the movie, but like when
Yeah, we didn't talk about
his aunt is folding clothes, and then she walks into a room and puts one thing away
Yep.
just to have this cool shot of him
Just to have
floating
the
in a
setup
window.
of the shot. Yeah.
And so yeah, that was probably
That's his
my
mom.
You know, I didn't
No,
even
it's
notice
his
that
aunt.
shot until you told me.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that did happen.
that
Yeah.
was it was just like I have this really cool idea.
Mhm.
How do we do it?
It's like I have this really dope shot of him being like in the window.
Even though he's like in the window for like
Yeah.
5 other shots.
Yeah,
It's like the whole movie is just him looking at people.
because I loved the trailer and I was hyped, but that was my most disappointing. So, what about you, Connor?
2 movies that we saw together.
Oof.
It's not really disappointing. It's just not as great as I'd hoped it would be. So High Life is one of them. I know you really didn't like that movie.
I did not like High Life.
So I was really pumped for that movie. And it was really good. Well, not really good. It was pretty good. Yeah, I still think it's a good movie. It's just not as amazing as some others make it out to be.
Right off the bat, it's not a spoiler, but literally the first scene, you just see everybody's dead besides Robert Pattinson.
Which is an interesting decision for the rest of the
not
narrative.
a good one, but
It sucks out all the tension for everything else. And then the other one would be The Beach Bum. Because of how I really enjoy Spring Breakers. It's a better film. And I had to watch his other movies, but yeah, The Beach Bum was still really good. It was really funny. It's one of the funniest movies of the year for sure. But yeah, definitely it was a little bit further from making my top 10, but I guess it'd be most disappointing if I had to pick one.
Fair enough.
So yeah, those are 2 that are like, yeah, they're good, but not great.
So those were on honorable mentions and our most disappointed film. And now we'll be right back, and we're going to talk about our top 10 of the first 6 months of the year. We'll be back.
Welcome back, guys.
How's it going?
Dude.
We are here to talk about our top 10 films of the halfway point of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kick things off with number 10, which is The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Number 10, huh?
Which I saw with Connor. He might be a little
All right.
disappointed in me that it's number 10.
All right.
But I really enjoyed this film. It was sweet. It was deep, which I didn't think. I went in blind. He just kind of hit me up one day.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed it. And so, why it's number 10?
Glad I cracked the top 10 at least for you.
What about you?
Number 10 for me, literally just came out. Toy Story 4, making that the tail end.
Oof.
Yep, I know.
All right. I mean,
the tail end. So
It's that goddamn plush rush.
well, remember, like a week before it came out, Connor was not going to see it.
yeah, I was waiting until there was a reaction and then seeing if that was an overall positive reaction, and then I would go see it.
But hey, it's in your top 10.
It is. I still really enjoyed it. I think it's the weakest of the 4 for me, but it's still a really, really, really good film. And I had a blast with it. Like you said, I was smiling pretty much the entire time throughout the movie.
It's a feel good.
That's all it had to do for me. And it's pretty satisfying. Not as satisfying as 3 in my opinion, but still a really good chapter in the Toy Story saga. So that's my number 10.
Caleb?
I've got the Lego Movie Part 2.
Oh.
I don't want to be spoiled at all.
Just squeaked in.
All right.
Like we said, this movie should not have underperformed. It should have made double, triple what it got. I just think it's a victim of sequelitis, oversaturation. Sucks. Maybe Lego Company will be like, all right, we'll take a break.
Yeah, pump the brakes.
We're focusing on this new Lego Star Wars game.
Oof.
Totally new.
Yes. Yes.
And if you could just lower the prices a little bit on the Lego sets,
Dude,
please.
let's talk about that for just 1 second.
Brief tangent.
That's cool. I don't want to get to my number 10.
Why
Three
are Lego
movies
sets
in.
so expensive?
Since we're on the topic of
people
Lego,
will-
my number
'cause
10
people
was
will
Lego
buy
movie
them.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
Nice.
Wait, what did you say?
I feel like our lists are going to be very similar because you guys have seen probably double what we've seen.
I've seen 31 films this year.
But that's not. But that's
What
not
did you
true
just
though,
do?
because what did I do?
You're good.
Okay,
How many did you have? How many have you seen?
40.
40. I've seen 31. They don't know how many they've seen.
But you guys have seen more movies that I haven't seen. Though, so it's like about the
75
same.
and
True,
a
yeah.
million. Just throwing numbers out there.
That is a rough estimate.
But we've seen like more of the bigger stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
big
yeah.
releases.
Okay. So did you say number 10 was
Lego movie too.
a Lego
movie
movie
too.
too?
Sounds
Alright.
Caleb. Okay.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't understand why this movie did. I mean, reviews were okay.
It was right outside my top 10.
It was
Nothing
fun.
bad.
It was really.
It's just kids and parents didn't go see this movie.
Which is shocking.
For
For
some
some
odd
reason,
reason.
it's in February. Like not
That-
even
that's
like
when the
January
first one
release.
came out.
Yeah.
It was in February, and everybody saw
It
it.
had one of the coolest end credit sequences ever.
Yeah.
Lonely Islands. Just
That
to throw it out there.
we didn't think they have a new song, and just
Lonely
instantly
Island is so
stuck in our
damn
heads.
good at everything. They had a Netflix special by the way this year.
I know.
Mhm.
It's good. All right,
Yeah.
Matt. Number 9.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Right.
All right.
Awesome pick.
I didn't think you liked Rocket Man that much.
What's about it? Is he having
Reading
second?
it.
You having second thoughts now?
I'll be honest, I really couldn't think of a whole good list.
You're recalibrating your
alright.
picks.
I'm gonna say Brightburn instead of Rocket Man.
Will Rocket Man
no,
still
fuck.
be on your list?
Was Brightburn on your list?
No.
Okay.
Matt's having.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Just,
A mid-podcast crisis.
Oh gosh, you had a
This
whole
is a
20 minutes to
disaster.
think of
it's
this
like
list.
now that I think of like Brightburn, I'm like, no, it kind of sucked. No, I liked Brightburn. It was cool.
Okay.
Brightburn is my number 9.
The
Here-
concept
here's-
alone carried it.
So when I do my top 10, how I do it is, what movies am I going to watch again?
Yeah.
And like a movie,
Yeah.
and that's what makes my top 10 is rewatchability. There might be a really good movie, like a movie I saw, Martin Scorsese's Silence.
Yeah.
Amazing film. I am never going to watch it again though. So it's an amazing film, but I'm not ever going to watch it again because it's like
That's
3
fair.
hours. So
It was alright.
yeah,
just like
I forgot
Endgame.
about that. Yeah. And so
It doesn't help when
Very,
you play
very
video
long.
games while watching the movie because you
Oh
don't
my
get
god,
any.
you did not do that.
he did. I saw it in
you
theaters.
prick.
But anyways, okay.
the fuck
So
Oh, you saw it in
Brightburn.
theaters.
Brightburn's my number 9. Yes.
All right, Matt's his number. Okay.
Anything.
Caleb.
I've got Dumbo.
Dumbo.
at number
It made it.
9.
Spoiler alert: Dumbo did not make my top 10.
It's a breath of fresh air. It was the first Disney remake of the year, but it was a totally different story. The
from all
beginning, the first act was very similar, but
All of
totally
the
new
Disney
story.
remakes, the only one I haven't seen is Cinderella. Dumbo is my favorite.
You saw the Jungle Book?
Honestly, yeah.
I think Dumbo is my favorite. I really
Yeah.
like Dumbo.
Wow.
I mean, obviously, when Lion King comes out, maybe things will change.
So yeah, it's definitely good.
for this guy, if you can see in the corner right above Matt's head, right there.
Like, I'm sorry, Lego Part 2, but like, the whole list is getting reset with Lion King on number 1.
But yeah, so that's good. Dumbo made your top 10. That's cool.
You should go see it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. If you guys tie me down and force me to watch it with you guys.
Clockwork Orange, his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, no, please.
Your fucking eyes, man. That kind of freaked me out.
Alright.
But,
Warn me before you do that shit.
No, the worst thing is when they like do the thing where they take the eyelids
Yeah.
and like push them out.
Good stuff.
I want to punch that person in the face.
Oh, wait, no.
Like
Worst thing,
Mitchell? Yes.
Dead Space. I just thought of that scene, Dead Space.
Oh no. Oof.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. All right. Anyways, Connor, number 9.
Just-
I have no idea what you're talking about. But first boring movie to make the list, The Souvenir. That's yeah, I know.
I have no idea.
Arts and shit.
Boring.
Fucking nerd shit. The Souvenir. But yeah,
I like Greasy Ann. What the fuck was that?
Continue.
but it was really good. It's a very slow burn. Not a lot happens. It's a British film.
Not a very bright burn.
Not a very bright
Fuck, you
burn.
beat me to it.
But
Wait. Never mind, don't.
Yeah,
Get
good
it.
performances. Let's see. Tilda Swinton and her daughter is in that movie.
and her daughter.
And her daughter. That's
Didn't
her
know
first
she had a
like
daughter.
big role. And Robert Pattinson was supposed to be in part 2, like we were mentioning
Yeah.
earlier, but he dropped out of that for Batman.
Oh, okay.
That fucking bastard. So yeah. But anyway, so excited for Batman. Souvenir's really good. Check it out if you can.
Yeah, pick up some souvenirs from your.
Pick up.
nearest
Go to your
gas station.
mom and pop shop.
Go grab a
And
snow
grab a
globe from
souvenir.
the city that you're visiting.
Exactly.
So
Moving along.
Number 9.
What's
number
your
9, Rocket Man.
There we go.
So it made it in
Rocket
at
Man's
least
good.
somebody's list.
Yep.
I really love the film. Taron, perfect as Elton. I thought
Best
he was
performance
great.
of the year so far.
He was phenomenal. He ate it up. I loved the musical aspect to it. I liked how they paired certain songs with the scene in the movie.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't like though is other people singing Elton John songs.
Yeah, they're pretty rough.
I did
at
not
times.
like. I just don't think they even deserved it because they're Elton John songs. So
I guess we never really talked about it that much, but like Matt and I had a conversation because we rode separately. We out of the group definitely are the lesser Elton John fans. So,
Yeah.
like we only know like
I
3 or 4
adore Elton
songs.
John.
I knew every song they
So
sang.
like after
love
you
Elton
heard
John.
those, all of them kind of like blended together, and so it kind of was stale after
Yeah.
a while. So
I
I,
can see
think
that.
the more of a fan you are, the more you appreciate.
You're
the
gonna
movie.
enjoy it.
It's still a good movie.
I
still had a
love
good
the
time.
ending. I'm Still Standing. I think that was phenomenal. Recreating that music video, putting him in that archive footage. But I love it. I hope the Academy at least acknowledges him
They should.
as a contender for Best Actor
That'd be-
because
Yeah, the
that'd be
acting
such a
was-
snub.
I look at him and I'm like, you are Elton John. Hands down.
He was like so much better than I thought it would be. It was
Right?
amazing. Like he was breathtaking. It was a great performance.
And so that's my number 9. Number 8, Beach Bum.
Okay.
Beach Bum makes
Very
it.
nice.
When are they gonna talk about movies that
That's literally what I thought. I was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I love.
Shit.
I mean, Matt, you
shit.
saw Spring
Here we go
Breakers,
again.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same director.
Thoughts on Spring Breakers?
It was too long ago to.
Yeah, it was a long time
It was
ago.
a long time ago.
I haven't seen it in a few years. Have you ever seen Spring Breakers? No. So
It's one where it's like
just
the bunch
this-
of girls and they do badass shit.
This dude,
Yeah.
he loves
Disney Channel
Florida.
stars.
He loves Florida.
Oh yeah.
Florida's
So
a fucking
That's the Matthew
crazy
McConaughey
place.
movie, right?
yeah,
I mean, that's like the perfect spot to get like the trash.
Does he drive a Lincoln?
People.
no, he does not.
Yeah, he does drive
That's-
like
that's
it,
all right,
actually.
that's all
Yeah,
right, that's all right.
that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny.
I just think this movie probably the funniest movie I've seen this year.
You gotta
Oh,
say it like
so
him.
damn funny.
Like you, and I also enjoyed all the characters. I love the stories. Zac Efron was in it. Not enough.
Zac Efron was so funny.
Yeah,
it's so
Didn't
great.
he have like cornrows or something?
Dude, like crazy ass haircut.
He had,
and, like,
he had
beard.
just
It's so
lines
funny.
of shaved.
That's what it
yeah.
was.
It's so crazy.
And then there's a little kitty cat who drinks beer. So,
Oh
Yep.
my god.
That's his like.
Hands
He's got a
down.
little kitty cat.
but yeah, that's my number 8.
Great film. Number 8 for me, another boring film, back to back. Arctic, we were talking about earlier at
I
Walmart.
wanted to see.
It looks
I,
interesting.
I wanted to
it's
see
like
that with
it's
you.
like
Mads
the-
Mikkelsen, right?
Yes, he's awesome. Like one of my favorite performances so far this
Oh,
year.
the Death Stranding guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Polar guy, the
the
polar
game
guy
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
You mean the guy who hit Daniel Craig,
Yeah, Craig in the balls
with
really fucking hard with the
Yeah.
rope. Yeah, that guy.
My mom would not let me watch that scene when I first saw that.
I mean, it's a rough scene
I
for
didn't really
PG-13.
they,
understand what was going on.
they made me
Why
walk
is
out
he
of the
naked,
room.
Mom?
Which one's that one?
The first
Casino
one,
Royale.
Casino Royale.
I haven't seen the first two.
Really?
What?
You never
Yes,
seen
Casino
Casino
Royale?
Royale?
I've seen the beginning sequence
What?
of Casino
I've
Royale.
never seen Dr. No.
What?
Matt,
I what?
no. Anyways,
Right.
back to you.
I'm sorry.
Say
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Strange.
Octopussy was the first one.
Octopussy.
Oh.
Great title. But yeah, Arctic is pretty much the cold version of Castaway. It's essentially the same movie.
Perfectly
Wait, so
summed
like
up.
the gray?
Dude, I
it's-
love the gray.
I haven't seen The Gray. I still need to see it.
The gray's
But
so good.
yeah, shout out to Liam Neeson, who will make an appearance later in the video. I'm pretty sure.
And our podcast. Maybe. I don't know.
He's in the corner.
Oh, Liam Neeson, come on out! But
He's just waiting.
He's like,
Oh my god, if he
"Gosh,
talks
should I
about
come
another
in?"
black man he wanted to kill when he was younger. Apologizing about that.
But yeah, great film. There's a lot of intensity in it. Like I was really tense watching like how the hell is he gonna get out of this situation, because he has to like save this woman that crashed as well as he did, but he's like more equipped. So it's really interesting, and yeah, a lot of tension.
So the
Polar
gray.
bear shit. So yeah,
bears?
the gray with polar bears. So
Instead of wolves.
yeah,
The
polar
polar
bears pretty
bears
good.
I want to
Diving in
watch
the lying
the
rain.
gray now.
Yeah,
I love.
save
The
the earth,
poem?
man.
Oh, the poem is so good.
The what?
The poem that he says in that movie.
Which movie? Gray.
Gray. Yeah, there's a poem that they keep saying in the
With
movie.
the song.
And you're just like, this is great.
It's so good.
Okay,
Well,
I
yeah.
think you
Arctic
should move
number
to
8.
Alaska.
all right, let's do it.
No, I
Alaska.
think you should.
Well, let's
Like,
do it.
You.
you.
Let's do it.
I'm not going with you.
My number 8 is
Shazam. All right.
Shazam.
Shazam. Shazam.
it's just a fun movie.
Did
What?
you just fucking look at my list?
How? Your phone is.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
you guys were like,
Because I literally, I had all of them on the list.
Oh, wait,
and
so
then
your
I
number
put
8
them
is
in.
Shazam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh,
come
dang
put
it.
2 and 2 together.
Well,
I
we
was
can go
just
ahead and
too-
just
oh
talk
my
about
God.
it. The ending was not expecting that.
Spoiler
I
from
had
that
to text
list.
David, our DC guy, was like, "Is that in the comics?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's amazing."
Well, with the kids.
If
Yeah.
anything, I
Great,
feel like
great twist for me because
Yeah.
I had no idea that was coming.
in the caption of this podcast, you should just say spoilers for all movies that have come out this year.
Yeah,
so
no,
far.
we really
It's
spoiling the
so
shit out of these movies.
Yeah,
We've all had podcasts on the majority of these movies.
that's true.
Yeah, true.
I think the only part I really didn't like about Shazam was the one really, really cheesy part where they're like at
There's a
dinner.
few.
It's like one of the final scenes.
Oh yeah,
And he's like, they're
Well-
like, one. Oh, wait, no.
yeah. They're like,
He's like, yeah, he like leads the prayer.
yeah.
And he's like, guys,
Ooh,
look.
that's
I'm
that
a part of
family
the
moment.
Family.
Yeah.
You need that though.
Yeah.
It's like,
like screenwriting 101.
like
right
that, like
there.
that was on the same level as Millie Bob Brown.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody hands in for the prayer.
No, I get it though. There are cheesy moments.
Like it wasn't terrible though. I mean, it wasn't.
that was
great.
like the
And if-
very.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna
the very end too. So it's like
If they could have made the monsters a little more
Scary.
Colorful or like stand apart. Yeah, instead of gray CGI.
I think that was a big.
They were awesome because they were not in the marketing.
The designs were,
whatsoever.
yeah.
I thought we were talking about Godzilla for a second. I was like, you better not be fucking shitting on it.
We'll get there.
Yeah, that's for another video.
I swear, if there's no way Godzilla's at the same number for us.
Probably not.
So, Matt.
But, again, Mary.
Ooh, Mary.
Is that
Had a little lamb.
sister? Is that the sister?
Yeah.
But she's like 20. Adult.
Go ahead,
and
Matt. Number 7.
Number 7, yeah.
Number 7 is
You get the.
Alita.
No way.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
God bless.
I kind of want to see where Alita is on my list.
Oh, you actually put it
It's on the list?
No, number 19.
No. Oh, on your list? Yeah, it's not even close to my top 20.
It's just an anime movie. I don't like anime.
I love My Hero.
I like weeaboos.
Okay, hear me out, Caleb. I never watched a lick of anime before seeing that movie. So
Do you think you'd enjoy it more now?
honestly, maybe.
Anime.
Dude,
Fair enough.
because yeah, after you've been seeing some of the body types in My Hero, you're just like,
Not even
like,
that.
fuck
Just
yeah, I
like
gotta
because
get
like
into this more.
one of the big things, like there was a shot where she sheds a tear and then hits it with a sword and it cuts in half.
that is.
But
so
now you can
fucking-
see like Bakugo or someone
Well,
doing
yeah,
some like.
I thought that was the stupidest thing ever.
that is Japanese.
And now I get it.
It's
Yes.
And so
art.
now I appreciate it a little bit more because
Okay.
now I
Manga.
get their style and what Robert Rodriguez was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, is this probably like the best live adaptation of an anime?
It's
Oh,
up there.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably from manga to screen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I don't know if it had an anime. So yeah, strictly.
But just kind of like a
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
just obviously it's inspired by it. So
Right.
is it the best? I think so. So
I mean, we're gonna get Akira soon.
yeah, and that might take.
Taika, baby.
Counting on you, Taika.
I got some news about him.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, beautiful movie. A perfect example of writing a strong female character without
Yeah, she's pretty badass.
shoving girl power down your throat
Honestly,
like
And
Captain Marvel did.
I loved the ending. Like the
Oh
ending.
my god, did you really?
I thought it got me pumped.
That was the worst part.
like
for
I
me.
wanted to keep watching more.
I
I
loved
hated
like, the
the
first
part-
2 acts.
I thought it was stupid when the boyfriend died. He came back and
God,
died
that was
again.
horrible.
I thought that was a waste of just time in general.
That's a waste of a movie, like
Yeah.
like a pulling your heartstrings moment.
but
Yeah.
for me, the end
It
of
was
the
a cool
movie.
sequence though, just seeing the thing come out of the clouds.
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
The setting was awesome, but just what happened was stupid because we just wasted 10 minutes for him to just die again.
and it hurts to say because fuck you, Jim.
Jim, only us get it.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
do you?
You're talking
Yeah.
about Cameron.
Yes.
Yeah, Cameron Jim. I get it.
Fuck 'em.
But what I was gonna say is, it just set up to the perfect sequel, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It reminded me of God of War 2. Did you ever play God of War 2?
No.
No. So at
'Cause
the end of God of
sorry.
War 2, Kratos is riding on the Titans and he's going to climb Mount Olympus leading up to God of War 3 and he's like, Zeus, I'm here to like kill you and like I've brought the Titans with me. And that's how
Oh,
Alita
spoilers.
ends. Shut up.
God damn it, Andrew.
That's how Alita ends. She like is in the arena and she looks up at freaking Edward Norton.
Yeah.
that,
Also,
was,
mind
that was the most shocking thing. It's like,
And-
oh my god, is that Edward Norton?
And she's like, I'm gonna come and get you. And so I hope the sequel comes because I will see it.
because now when the second one
Will
comes
it?
out,
Will a sequel come?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I mean, did the numbers do well?
no.
No, I don't think
Barely
it did.
broke even.
No, remember because Jacob and Mitchell had a
Yeah,
bet if it was
Did
gonna.
they bet $100? You said.
No, they had bet like $10.
Oh,
if it was
that's
gonna
no
cross
fun.
100 million, and it didn't. It got like
No.
I don't quote me,
Domestically,
but I think it's like 89
Domestically.
million.
it's like barely.
It's close, but not close enough.
Well, how was the worldwide?
I don't know.
It was like 350 or something like that.
So obviously you two, that was your number 7.
350
So
million.
that was your number 7.
So anybody, take your guess down below. Comment right now. How many more movies are Matt and Caleb going to match up on?
They're right next to each other, so it doesn't help. That doesn't help either.
There's no way 6.
My number 7.
6, 5 is definitely not the same.
Number 7,
My
Connor?
number 7, an exciting film. John Wick 3 was number 7.
All right. All right.
I really love this movie. I love every single movie in John Wick series.
Yeah, well, you didn't love it enough to get a higher rating.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, there are some great movies in this top
Hey,
3.
Oh, really? Like what?
You'll
Like
find out. No,
Ma.
yes.
No, not Ma.
Stop.
We're stopping the Ma campaign. But yeah, John Wick 3, he is so damn good in these movies. This movie is funny because you could kind of notice his age a little bit. He's like, but like that's the character too. He's just been through so much shit.
Oh, he's retired, you know.
I would say it's more the character.
Yeah, but it helps because it's Keanu. He's like damn 50 something years old. So
It looks
And
35.
he looks great.
But
I want to meet this man so much.
he'd be such a
like
chill
he's
guy.
kind of like my number one priority.
Kind of a segue
Number one.
connection
Wow.
between Ma and John Wick. There's a story where like John Wick helped Octavia Spencer like jump her car and move it, and he didn't even know who she was. Like I don't even think she was big
What
at
are
the
you
time. It was like a
talking
young
in
Octavia.
real life.
Yeah,
No.
Wow.
yeah. Octavia
really?
Spencer has a John Wick, Keanu Reeves story.
A random. This is. I guess.
Wow.
This
Yeah.
is just a
Dope.
celebrity interaction. Fondrick, his brother-in-law, was riding a motorcycle and he stopped at the edge of one of these hills. He lives in LA, by the way, like Burbank area. And he stopped at a hill to just kind of look at the area and the beautiful area. Freaking Jay Leto pulls over and he's like, "Hey, bro, are you okay?" Like
Jay Leno or
yeah.
Jared Leto?
No, Jay Leno. Sorry.
Jay Leto.
And he's like, "Hey,
I
bro,
don't
are you
wanna see
okay?" He's
that
like,
child.
"Oh yeah, just enjoying the view." And he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty nice," and just drove off. And I'm just like, can a random celebrity just stop by me and ask if I'm doing okay?
Hey man, you doing alright? Yeah,
No,
man.
What would he do
Thanks,
if he,
Jay Leto.
if he actually started to be like, "Ah, you know what? My wife left me and the kids aren't."
It's like, alright, see ya.
Oh man.
But yeah, John Wick 3. If you wanted to see it, you already saw it. If not, go see all three of them.
You were gonna say something.
Yeah, so John Wick 3.
Something about depression. If a celebrity asked me,
Crippling
how I'm
depression.
Jay Leno, I'm really depressed.
I was thinking about jumping off this hill.
Number 7.
Tell me your motivation for Chimps and Crim, please. How did you make that character so great?
Chimps and cringe.
Chimps
Damn
and
it.
Crim. Andrew's had a little bit to drink, guys. It's just a little
It's
bit.
okay. Anyways,
Can't
my
have
number
liquor.
7. Here we go. Let's get it out of the way. Connor knows what it is.
I know
Wait,
what it
Was
is.
it, are we on 7 or 6?
7.
You are on 7.
I'm on 7. Cold Pursuit.
Yeah, there it is. Liam Neeson. Come on out, Liam Neeson.
Woo! Okay.
We have a live studio audience out of nowhere.
That was so fucking cringy. I can't believe you guys did that.
Cold Pursuit. I was watching the trailers and I was like, oh, this just looks like another basic Liam Neeson movie.
Yeah, like, you know,
just-
they're always in just a hot pursuit of something.
He just kills some people with a
He
gun.
just kills some people with a gun.
Where's his daughter?
His son's missing. Okay, what's
His son,
going
his
on?
daughter.
Oh, so it's an alternate universe.
He's got daddy issues.
I walk into this movie. I sit down. Within 10 minutes, I'm like, is this a comedy?
Wait, back up a second. How else do you walk into a movie? Or how else do you
Okay,
enter?
Matt, shut the fuck up.
Shut
I'm
the
talking
fuck
about my
up,
number 7,
okay?
okay?
I don't want this podcast to be 3 hours. Can we just keep
Yeah.
moving? Stop.
This movie, it was
fine, bro.
it's a dark comedy, which I had no idea going into the film, and I just loved it.
You didn't get that from the trailers?
No, I didn't. I mean, from like I wouldn't like I never like really watched the trailer.
Trailers were pretty lighthearted.
I just
Yeah,
saw
they're
a
like,
trailer,
yeah, let's kill these fucking-
and I was just like, okay, Liam Neeson movie. But like, the ending is just great, and all the deaths are hilarious. How it's set up is just funny. How the story plays out is great. Everything. It's a fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
Connor doesn't understand the word fun and movie. When you put them together, they don't
Movies
work.
are not fun, right?
So-
I don't get this hype.
But that's my number 7. So.
All right, number 6.
Oh shoot! I forgot I was
You
next.
dummy.
See, it blends together with us because we just basically shared.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, that was my number 6. All right, thanks.
Number 6, Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make the top 5, but it is number 6 for me.
All right, just outside.
Sweet, lovable movie. I
Yep.
think it fits the story well. I think it picks up well.
It justifies itself.
Yeah, there's a
much as
reason
I
why
hate
it's
saying
made.
that.
There's no reason why Cars 3 was made or Cars 2. But there's a reason why this was made, and that is that. I guess I won't really say any spoilers since it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love it. All the new
Shout out to
characters.
Duke Kaboom.
Dude, boom.
All the new characters fit perfectly. My only gripe was that all of the characters that we know and love literally became background extras. So,
Drop an F in the chat.
They're in the same location for the whole movie.
yep.
Yep.
Basically.
They're in the
much.
damn RV.
So, number 6.
Damn shame. Back to boring movies. First documentary is the Aretha Franklin movie Amazing Grace. I have not had a more like chilling experience in a theater because this movie was made like in 19 like 72 or something like that.
The documentary?
Yes, and it wasn't released until like now because
That's kind of cool.
it wasn't edited well. That's my main gripe with the movie is like horrible editing. Whoever did it, but
Quit your job.
it was it's the documentary of her like famous like live gospel album.
All right.
And not a big fan of gospel music or like anything like that, but like it was just I got chills, like goosebumps, at least 5 times watching this movie. And it was just amazing. Just seeing her just in the flesh, like, singing her fucking ass off is just amazing to me. So, yeah, that makes my number 6. You probably won't be able to see it. Who knows if it'll get released on video or not. But, great movie. Especially a theater experience. That's one of my favorite theater experiences of the movies, the year so far. So, yeah, number 6.
All right.
Amazing Grace.
We say it after 1, okay?
1, 2,
No.
3.
So, 3, 2, 1, Detective Pikachu.
Oh, I said us.
Okay, no.
All right, so go
You're
ahead,
supposed to say it at the
Caleb.
same time.
Well, I wanted.
He wanted to see yours.
So go ahead,
The
Caleb.
first good video game movie we've been
Detective
asking
Pikachu?
for, yeah.
Okay.
Only let down what's better than
Pika
what's better?
Pika.
Well, I mean, it was a good video game movie in terms of visuals and everything, but it was not a good movie.
Yeah, the more Matt and I talked about it, the more we realized that
Thank you.
it was.
If it
was
wasn't
not
a kids
good
movie.
Well, not even that.
Not
It's just
even
like
that, it's just a bit.
It
Not,
didn't like feel like a kids movie. It just kind of felt like it was a movie, but not it didn't.
No, it was pretty obvious it was a kids movie from
my
Variety.
biggest gripe is that they literally
the
they
babies.
animated 20 Pokemon and then just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy
Yeah,
paste.
I didn't see a whole lot
Yeah.
of variety.
That was it. Like, because Caleb and I were like, oh my
plus,
gosh,
you couldn't tell
the
what-
whole
which
first
Pokemon
wave's
were
gonna be
half
in
the
there.
time.
No, that was
No.
not
Also,
the
Oh, I
case.
wish it was first wave.
And I mean, I get it, because as much as I hate saying it, they played it safe. They took the first 50
needed what they
Pokemon,
needed to do.
and they're not going to... Because now it does so much, because now we can have a Pokemon movie, and Nintendo Game Freak is just like, okay.
I also
Detective
hated,
Pikachu was good.
I hated the ending.
Which ending? Spoilers.
I mean, I was okay with it.
It took away
what aspect
from
of
a
it?
rewatchability standpoint.
Like the whole like climax.
The twist.
Of the movie.
No, the twist, the very end.
Yeah.
Oh, the daddy.
Yeah.
The daddy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny to me. I like
See,
that
I just
part.
it,
That was
for me
funny.
it ruined it because I was like, wait, so
But that
he
wasn't-
didn't really have this connection with Pikachu. Like now Pikachu just goes
No,
back.
Pikachu's gonna be normal now. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
and so
normal.
that's for me. That's
But we don't
what-
know if that's what the game was, and they could have just been ripping it from the game, so that's not the movie's
I
fault.
thought like the end of the game, like they're still looking for him. I don't know. That's what
Yeah.
I heard, but let's just make a Pokemon movie now.
Yeah. Like, what this movie does, that's partially why I got the spot.
We
It
should
is,
have-
like, what it does
Yeah.
to open the world up a little more.
We should have a new protagonist with the Pokemon.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Justice.
He did fine.
He did
Props
fine.
to you, man. I thought you were going to ruin the movie. You did.
Justice was not terrible, which was
Decent job.
Thank the Lord.
Just cut in a scream from Jurassic World.
And every Pokemon was amazing to look at.
Cute.
Except for Snorlax. A little disappointing that he wasn't bigger.
He was like
Yeah.
very small.
Yeah.
Maybe
Very
that
small.
like just a baby.
Because I'm just like, maybe he
maybe
was.
that's
Because
just
like,
like baby Snorlax.
when I think of Snorlax, I think of
Munchlax?
Smash Bros. When he just covers the entire screen. Like
That's
that's
baby
Snorlax.
Actually,
But all right, you say
Yeah.
us, Matt?
Yeah.
was that number 6?
Yes.
Is this number 6 now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I really liked. I didn't like Us as much as Get Out,
Amazing
Yeah.
soundtrack.
but like,
Fucking
dude,
score is
That
amazing.
trailer music.
Oh my
that
god.
like the theme song.
I
guess you can
got
call it.
5 on
Well,
it.
not even that, but just
Oh.
like
Just the score in
the
general.
trailer.
yeah,
The
And it was
trailer song.
The final, like,
the,
fight
the,
song,
the ballet
too.
yeah.
song.
It's just
And did we see it in Dolby?
Yeah.
'Cause,
no.
like,
Well, watching
Did
it in
we?
the Dolby
No,
was
we didn't.
amazing.
We didn't know Dolby by
Those
then.
orchestral.
I
like,
wish we
moments.
did. Because you would hear, like, the violin or cello strokes and then, like, a huge bass part. And, like,
Dun, dun.
I was getting goosebumps from that.
yeah, that was a really good song.
Amazing.
Also, Jordan Peele has just
He's amazing.
he just kind of burst onto the scene.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Yeah, and it's like I said,
Dude,
I didn't like
nobody
this-
call him the next Shyamalan, next
No,
Steven Spielberg.
They're going
Let him
Hitchcock
be
right now.
the next
I
him.
mean Stephen King.
Because Shyamalan was
I
Spielberg.
said Spielberg.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they call
can
him
see
next.
Hitchcock.
Okay.
People are saying it's
I know they call him
Hitchcock
next
right
Stephen
now,
King.
He's developing his own way,
Yeah.
which I can really appreciate.
which is great. Thank you.
But I liked Get Out more,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but these were not the same types of horror
No.
movies.
No.
Completely different
which
horror movies.
is why
yeah.
I can't really compare the two because they're totally different playing fields.
Yep.
And that's what he said. Like when people were like, "Oh my gosh, is it better than Get Out?" He's like, "It is completely different."
It's like some people are gonna like us more, some people are gonna like Get Out more. That's the beauty of his.
And it's like he said that it wasn't related to Get Out, but it's like maybe it is. Maybe
I can hold
Social
them. I can
commentary.
hold them both up, and I can have reasons why I like this one more. But then I
Yeah.
also have reasons why I like this one more.
They're very close in my
They're
eyes.
just both.
There's
of them
no
are
clear
so
winner
damn
for me.
good.
Yeah, I think he really has done a great job of just establishing himself as a great actor, a great director, along with just being a fucking hilarious comedian.
It's amazing to see
dude. Like
how much he loves horror, like how
Oh,
that that shift from comedy to horror.
Yeah.
And he plays it off in his movies too. His comedy is great in his movies.
my favorite skit is the alleyway showdown skit.
Yep.
Yeah.
At Key Appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
The
gotta watch
best.
it again.
The best skit from them. I love it. All right, number 5, Matt. Ooh, top 5.
About 5 times. It's getting serious.
I'm not adding anything for that.
I said Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix 5.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Is that because we went in with like the lowest
The absolute
expectations?
lowest expectations.
Well, I mean that, and it's also just like that was kind of like what we were at the point where we're just like I don't fucking understand critics, dude. Like they're
Yeah.
Because it was
That's what you guys were harping on in the review.
Yeah, Connor.
'Cause
What's
God-
wrong with you?
because Godzilla
I
is when
hated
we harped on
Apocalypse.
it,
That made me
Yeah.
sad.
and then we saw Dark Phoenix, and we're like, oh wow, and then we saw Men in Black, we're like, okay, maybe critics are they're right some of the times.
like Godzilla came out, and I was just like, okay, well that's fucking dumb. Obviously, it's gonna be a fucking masterpiece. Shocker, it was.
And number 1,
Oh, spoiler.
Shocker.
And then fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, Dark
Critics.
Phoenix came out, and we are just like, yeah, maybe this movie might suck. And then like we came out of it, and we're just like, fuck the critics. Saw Men in Black, and we're just like, okay, so they're right sometimes. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, it really wasn't bad. I
Yep.
enjoyed it. I wish there was a bit more action,
Yeah, there's not a lot of action.
and I wish they kind of travel around a little bit more. It was just the same 10 different places.
Yeah, pretty
Oh, not a lot of sets.
much
Yeah,
every
or
scene
locations.
you see in the movie is every location
I
you
mean,
go to.
that, they had to ride
Oh, man.
that marketing hard for that movie, and it
Did
still
they
didn't help.
did they just kind of copy the Days of Future Past train scene a little bit?
Was there a train scene in Days of Future
Mhm.
Past?
When Magneto puts the metal into the
Oh shit, that was so brief though.
No,
Yeah.
No, that was
Okay.
for the
Have you not
Sentinels.
seen it yet?
Sentinels. Yes.
no, he's not. He's probably not going to see it till it comes out like on streaming.
No, I might. I
It
mean,
probably
with
won't be in
A-list,
theaters
I can
that
see
much
it whatever.
longer.
Yeah, I
So-
think it'd be in like maybe like a
It'll
week.
probably
Really?
be out soon. It's
Definitely
not
for
making a lot of
Spider-Man
money.
next week. It'll probably.
Oh,
be gone.
dude, that's gonna freaking
Um,
kill.
You should see it because we showed up late. So we have a theory what the opening
Of
scene
course
is.
you did.
It's his fault.
For-
you didn't.
Okay.
You didn't
For Dark
listen to,
Phoenix?
Yeah, you didn't listen
Oh.
to the podcast.
I was gonna say.
Quick story. We get to Parkway Point. I pull up my ticket. Matt's like, "Where's my ticket?" He never got a ticket. So we had to
To
quickly.
be fair,
Rookie
he keeps
mistake.
on. This was like during the period where like for like the 3 weeks that like we were going to see movies while you were gone.
R.I.P.
He would text me when I was
I was
at
gone
work,
for
so
2
I'm
weeks.
fucking driving down I-75 going 80. Yeah, let me just get my fucking ticket. Fuck.
Oh god, there's a car coming up.
So we had to drive to AMC when the movie started at 7 and it was 7:03 at Parkway Point. We get there and we see the title sequence of Dark
Right.
Phoenix. So we probably missed the opening scene,
Okay.
which in my conclusion is that it's a flashback to
Have
when
you seen it?
Jean Grey.
Me? No.
Crashes the
Apocalypse-
car.
Apocalypse maybe.
Oh, is it not in the movie that you've seen
No, like that. This like the scene in the trailer where she crashes the car.
when she's a kid?
There's like a quick flashback,
I'm sure that'd be. The
but
opening
like I'm
scene,
pretty
yeah.
sure that was the opening scene. That's my theory. But
Because you didn't
up-
see it in the movie, right?
no, well
So
we saw
there
like a 3-second flashback of it. So,
Interesting.
but yeah, Apocalypse sucks.
Did they have an after credit scene? Because they did the.
No, we
yeah,
didn't
for
stay.
all the- Oh, really? Well,
We
probably
don't-
not. Because
They
they
probably
didn't make any more
we made the
movies, so-
conclusion that they probably wouldn't because
What,
they're
what
not-
happened to
I mean, what-
appreciating the people that make the movie and just giving the time to look over the credits?
I don't know. Matt looked it up.
What happened to actually going to see movies to even support them in the first place?
Yeah,
You fuck.
fuck you, Caleb.
Oof.
Still see movies.
Yeah, quit going on vacation, asshole.
Oof. All right, so that was your number 5.
Number 5.
Caleb, number 5.
Godzilla.
Fucking dirty.
Just edged into top 5.
All right.
Um,
Just. You mean it beat 6?
Son of a bitch.
Or like it like 4 beat 5.
Is it even one of your top 5s?
I'm sorry, we're not done with our conversation
Hell no.
yet, sir.
It's not in my top 5.
Not even close.
You're picking a fight with the wrong guy, dude.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you want to know,
amazing.
it's number 13 on my list.
Yeah.
The monster stuff was good.
Oh yeah.
All the humans.
I thought seeing this for the second time, saw it with my brother. I thought it was gonna drag on. It didn't. It was still as fun. This is one of those movies where, like, when I watch it, like I kind of tear up at just like how awesome and fun it was. And then hearing a new rendition of Godzilla, go Godzilla.
Dude, we never saw it in Dolby.
So
I'm kind of
good.
upset about that.
And yeah, they learned their
that would've
mistakes
been
of the
pretty
first
great
one.
in Dolby.
Just take away the unrealistic family moments.
They learn their mistakes, yet they still strive to make stupid human characters.
I just don't understand why they don't take the time
Let's
to
invite him
make
for a
decent
beer.
human
That guy was
characters.
amazing, by the way. I still like him.
Rick.
But yeah,
All right.
great movie.
Good.
You can
number
eat your
5.
shit, Connor.
You know, I'm glad you guys enjoy it because that's your thing. But
Oof, I'm kind of scared what his number 5
Well,
is.
enjoying
Number
movies
5,
is our
I
thing.
have.
It's gonna be
making a
something.
quick switch. Number 5, another documentary.
Oh,
They
thank
Shall
God.
Not Grow Old. Is at number 5.
You made a quick switch, huh?
Made a quick switch. Last minute decision.
Audible.
Damn.
Yeah, great
We
movie.
saw this together.
We saw it in 3D, which was like, when we got our 3D tickets, we were like, oh, this is going to be stupid in 3D. But God
First
damn,
off, it's Peter Jackson, so of course it's going to be 3D. Can we talk?
Oh, that's right. I did see They Shall Not Grow Old.
a bitch.
You did?
Did
Yeah.
you really?
Yeah.
Did you like it? It's pretty like
Okay.
History Channel vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
But
like-
I mean, like, it wasn't like as cool as I thought it was going to be. But I can definitely appreciate
The technical
what
side.
happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like
it.
how they made
everything that had
Well,
like
yeah.
they put into
They
it.
made it feel so real.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest
'Cause
like holy shit.
My
like,
favorite, like when Connor and I were watching the movie, the first like 20 minutes is like literally
it's like
History
the
Channel
setup.
documentary.
Yeah, it's like okay, is this gonna be?
And then they start showing the footage on the battlefield, and then
it's like
ex-
one shot and then it
It
expands.
expands and it turns
And then
into
it turns
color.
into color, and you're like, "What the?" Like, especially in 3D.
And
it's
then
like,
and then you hear the sound and you hear people talking, and I'm
amazing.
like, this feels so freaking
one
real.
of my favorite like experiences in a theater was
Honestly.
just like that moment.
And then like, what he would do, because afterwards there was a behind the scene moment, and like what he would do is he would have the footage, and then he would take the camera, kind of like just in editing in general, and he would move the camera to make it feel like movement of like the shot, because like back in the day they literally put the camera
They
there
just put it
and just
sitting
recorded
still,
it.
Yeah.
So what he would do is he would start in this corner and expand like this to make it feel like the shot had movement when it never did.
Right.
Like someone's following.
Yeah.
Like, the
And it
moments
just
in
made the
war,
movie
you know?
flow so well. Because like the first 20 minutes I was like, oh no, this is a documentary. This
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But then it just...
Just the restoration is just like amazing on its own. But you get enough. I mean, they did like how many fucking interviews for this movie?
Oh my god.
Like hundreds of hours, they said, or something like that. And just like editing, like the best parts to make it an interesting narrative.
No wonder why Peter Jackson disappeared for like 50 years.
Yeah, dude, a freaking lot of work went into this damn movie. But this was his passion project because wasn't his great grandfather or something was in the war?
The First World War.
So, I mean, Peter Jackson, like, yeah, he'll make his, like, you know, iffy films here and there, produce iffy films, but this was really his baby, and you could really tell. And it was amazing. It was one of my, you know, the best documentaries I've seen. So, and it's just a technical achievement in terms of that. So, yep, it comes in number 5. Last Minute Decision. Remember that.
I think I know what he switched it with.
Yeah, probably.
Number 5 for me, John Wick 3.
All right.
So
there it is.
makes the top 5.
Shout
I
out to Keanu.
literally we watched John Wick 1, I watched John Wick 2, and then we saw John Wick 3. So I watched all 3 pretty much within like 48 hours.
I
of each
did
other.
too. Yeah, I watched each one leading up to it.
And I love the ending to John Wick 2 because then you just go right into it with John Wick 3.
Yep.
Perfect.
And it's just non-stop the whole time.
Perfect.
Favorite fight scene, the knife scene. It's great. It's
It is
unique.
at the very beginning
It's
too.
funny. I like Halle Berry. I love the dogs.
Good boys.
Very good boys.
I'm
The
still
be-
disappointed
The best boys.
he didn't throw anybody in the pit of oil of the
Yeah.
gold. I was really hoping for that.
The goal. Oh, and, yeah.
Dude, you gotta respect the medallions. You don't want to soil those.
True.
And I can't wait for number 4. When they kept bringing up the High Castle, I was like, oh yeah, number 4.
The high table.
Oh,
The
my bad.
fucking Come on,
I'm a
Andrew.
noob.
The lore.
So
Don't
Read the
disrespect
fucking
the lore.
comics.
the
bitch.
lore. There's
Read
no
the damn
comics.
comics.
Well, there should be.
Have you looked at them?
That'd be
Look
pretty
it up.
badass, though.
If there were
are
comics,
gone
they
with.
should honestly.
That'd be a great comic line.
It'd definitely be like a Dark Horse comic.
I was about to say,
Oh,
come
for
on,
sure.
Dark Horse, do it.
They
So,
should do that. Honestly, that'd be great.
hear
Yeah.
us, Dark Horse. Listen to this podcast.
Dark Horse, please make a
Sponsor
comic.
us. What?
By Katy
So yeah,
Perry.
number 5.
Number 5, number 4.
I
I
always
was
forget
debating
that.
Back to
making
back.
that.
Come on, Snake. We're doing a Snake.
Number 4, Us.
Bottom.
Us made my number 4. I love this movie. I saw it twice, and both times I had different reasons to view it. Obviously, there was a reason to go back and watch it just for a perspective of somebody. And great movie, great score, funny, great twist. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I love
Solid
it.
twist. It's like
Yeah.
a Shyamalan twist.
It's
which
a
I
Shyamalan
liked.
twist, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take a little grain of salt because some things don't add up, but that's with every movie.
Whatever.
Yeah, throw
How
some
do you
pepper over your
measure
shoulder.
something as a Shyamalan twist? Just because
Just like how
Shocking it is, I think.
either that or how like, oh, that was kind of nifty. You know?
It's not like a betrayal twist.
Mhm.
It's more of a like the entire movie has twisted.
you rethink the movie.
did,
you know?
did he pioneer that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was known for the twist, so why not? You
Because
know?
when you think of The Sixth Sense, you're like, oh well, fuck. Now I have to watch the whole movie again just to look at that character's perspective. The Village, you have to watch the whole movie again because you're
Exactly, it's a whole new.
like, you have to
lens,
watch
you know?
perspective how the characters act,
The
knowing
adults.
the twist.
I
Yeah.
just don't like the idea of making a movie in the future and having a twist and like, oh, that's a Shyamalan twist. No, it's a fucking twist.
Jordan Peele. Put
You're
respect
always
on his
gonna
name.
get related to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You're always gonna
Especially
be.
Shyamalan,
You're always
like-
gonna be the next this or
He's
the next
he
that.
was the big thriller guy, and then he freaking fell off the deep end. So.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
I'm on the deep end. Number 4 for me.
There's a movie nobody's talked about yet. I wonder what number it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
Here it comes. I'm sure it'll be in your top 3 or so.
Oh, this is it.
Ma.
No, Avengers Endgame for number 4 for me. This is the only film that I've cried in this year, which is saying something. I don't really cry in a lot of films because, I mean, this is my childhood. I mean, I grew up. I remember seeing Iron Man 3 in IMAX, like very little. So I was like 10 years old. I saw Iron Man, or maybe 9.
How old are you?
20. Turning 21 in November.
Yeah, we-
Fuck, I'm old.
I mean, I'm 21 already. I'm
Yeah.
hiding that.
He's like, oh, I was seeing when I was 10. Meanwhile, I'm fucking, just.
I'm like 16, driving already.
We're in high
watching Iron
school.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sound
Were you in
cool,
high
but I
school
don't
already
want
when
your
Iron Man came
grandma to
out?
get mad
Middle
at
school,
me.
2008.
Yeah, middle school.
Iron
2008.
Man 3?
No,
This is
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man.
Oh, I thought you said Iron Man 3.
This guy.
Does your grandma listen to the podcast?
I don't know.
Shout out
say
to
it.
grandma.
Don't say it. I'm not editing this out. Don't say it.
I won't say it.
But anyway, Avengers Endgame. The most satisfying conclusion to this, like, first leg of 21 films? 21 films?
22. Oh yeah, 21.
Well,
It was
21 is an
22nd.
Endgame. But,
22.
is it
22nd.
22?
23 will
I
be
thought Captain
Spider-Man.
Marvel was 20.
21.
Oh well, whatever.
Son
Math
of a
is hard.
bitch.
Math is hard, kids. Go to school. But yeah, I mean, I cried the first viewing like a total baby, and then the second viewing I cried again, and then the third viewing I'm like, I can't cry anymore.
They just cheated.
my
by-
tears cannot
by
take
throwing
this.
a little girl in there when they didn't need
That,
to.
that wasn't fair.
That was
Well,
That
That
was
was
dirty.
a
That was a
obviously
dirty
they
move.
obviously they
Feige.
do that. Like especially since he came out alive and Pepper came out alive. Spoiler. But
I
yeah,
swear to God,
just-
if Peter Parker doesn't like babysit,
oh, that'd be a good aspect. to
That'd be
that.
a funny little plot.
That'd be a funny little
like
thing.
he needs to have a relationship with her.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll see.
Tony
Pepper.
gave his life to bring back Tony, and now he needs to be like
Spoiler.
a
Also-
big brother.
Leave her alone.
What, the little girl?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
getting bullied.
She's getting bullied.
The
By
actress.
who?
The fans.
Dude, she's like 5.
They want pictures and autographs of her.
Fuck the fans.
Seriously, stop. Leave her
Stop
alone.
being toxic.
Leave little girls alone. She needs to live her little life. All
Yeah,
right.
leave Brittany alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
What if her name actually was Brittany?
Is
It's
it
like
Brittany?
Morgan or
All right, we need to look that up.
in the story.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's-
Avengers Endgame.
I'm sure.
There are plot holes. I don't
At
give a
the
shit.
end of
It's
the
still
year, do you
amazing.
think it will be in your top 10?
Maybe it'll definitely be in top 20.
Yeah, but top 10, that's kind of...
I mean, it depends. I don't know. I don't know how the rest of the year's gonna shake
I'm sure
out.
plenty more will be said in this podcast
I mean,
about Endgame.
This exactly. I'm leaving these guys up. I'm giving the
Alright.
the assist to the other guys. But yeah, Endgame, number 4, amazing. Thank you, Kevin Feige, for making great films for this 10 plus years. So
Hell yeah.
that's all I can say about that. Thank you.
Caleb?
John Wick 3.
Thank you. There we go.
So good.
I'm liking the John Wick 3 wave. Here we go.
Action packed, and I just love that Keanu Reeves is in good movies now. And he's just a wholesome guy.
For the
Great
most
guy.
part.
And he's in everything now,
Duke Kaboom, baby.
even video games.
Even,
Isn't that amazing? Like, this year for him is
yes.
amazing.
When he walked out, greatest moment at E3 right there.
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "We love you.
Breathtaking.
We love you, Keanu."
Hey, Jordan Peele named the cat after him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he voiced the cat.
Shut the fuck up. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Keanu?
There was a part where
In
they.
the dream sequence, or
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, yeah,
so-
yeah. He voiced the cat.
Okay. Anyway, number 4.
Get the fuck out.
I
Get
said
the
Toy
fuck
Story.
Toy Story
Number 4.
4.
All right.
Hey, that's fitting. Toy
Fitting.
Story 4.
4 for 4.
4 for
4
4.
for 4. Strawberry lemonade.
Any thoughts, or have we kind of said everything about it? Or?
Anything you want to take on it?
Yeah.
It was a better movie than I thought it was going
If
to
we
be.
keep
so.
going
Yes.
by this pace, is John Wick 3 going to be your third one?
No spoilers. Quit adding up the numbers, Caleb. Damn, let him talk. All right, Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4, it was good. That's it. Nothing else needs to be said.
So
Plus
number,
Rush.
number 3, John Wick 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Oh, is it-
that'd be fitting.
is it
Yeah,
it?
is it John Wick 3 for number 3?
Yeah,
Really?
that's why he was mad
number
at me.
3, Roar. Oh,
Roar.
I don't know.
Roar.
XD?
Yeah, the dog was really cute.
Oh, so John Wick 3 is number 3?
Is that why you
okay.
said that?
The dog was really
Letterboxd.
cute.
Boxed.
It was all just a good movie. I mean, I don't know. We've already talked about it. so-
Yeah. Any,
Is
any,
that-
any moment for you that you really liked that made it number 3? Because like for me, it's
I-
the knife scene.
When the
so.
dog kept pulling on the guy's arm.
Nah, that was
Halle Berry
definitely,
was really good, too.
that was definitely good because
Oh, yeah.
just
Halle Berry was great in that movie.
You know,
All the
when-
nut shots, dude.
And it cuts away, and like you can still hear the dog.
Yeah.
Going to town.
But I also just like that the concierge actually kind of like popped
He
off a
did
little
something.
bit.
Yeah, he fucking stood up for his damn hotel.
Body armor. Body armor.
Really. But yeah,
So all of us have said John Wick so far.
Yep.
Okay. Did all of us say Toy Story too?
No.
Number 3, Toy Story 4.
All right, there it
There
is.
you go.
All
There you
right.
go.
Spoiler.
Plus Rush.
Plus Rush.
That's all you gotta say.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner.
what was fuck?
How'd you get the key?
What was the one at the end of the? At the
Dude,
end
that was
credits?
fucking hilarious.
What's up?
What was the sequence at the end credits?
What, like
Was it the end credits scene?
the
At
very,
the-
very
at
Where
the
end?
they
Pixar
spliced
logo?
it. Like they put it, kept putting it in.
Like
oh,
when
they
they-
were.
When they
helping
turn
the kids
really
get
big?
toys.
Yeah.
they turn really
Yeah.
big and they're shooting the lasers and he's doing the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
Doing it in, like
That was a
Chip-
Jordan Peele idea, no doubt.
Ducky had like the
what we
snake
have.
eyes and Bunny had like the big.
Black
I
eyes.
love how like far from reality they go with their like
Oh, yeah.
their
Honestly,
ambitions.
the only other duo I could see playing that role would be Kevin Hart and The Rock. Because like
That'd be like the same thing.
Yeah.
that was just such a bromance moment that
Oh,
like
yeah.
you have to have such a great
And they hold hands like
Yeah.
One thing I love the marketing is
Or like
that
Jack Black and the other guy in Tenacious D.
They're kind of like
in the marketing of Toy Story 4,
They're not
the
as animated
Ducky and
nowadays,
Bunny
probably.
are separated
Oh, yeah.
throughout the whole marketing.
Yeah.
So in the movie that they're attached, I thought that was awesome.
That was a nice move.
Yeah.
Pixar.
that was a nice move by Pixar. It's like marketing.
Pixar. That was a nice move.
Pixar?
Pixar,
It was
shout out
an
to
okay
that
move.
marketing move.
All right, Connor.
We're at number
3.
3. 4?
3.
There was a lot of John Wick
Oh, we
3s
are
and
at 3.
Toy
yeah.
Story 4s.
All right, number 3 is us.
I love that Hollywood is so original. Us.
Us at number 3. Jordan Peele continues to just blow me out of the water. Get Out was my favorite film of 2017. This film will definitely not be my favorite, but still really good. I really, really loved it. It's not a perfect film. There's a lot of plot holes, whatever. Same thing with Endgame. There's a lot of plot holes. I don't give a shit. Still a good movie. But, yeah, really good suspense. Lupita, she probably won't get a nomination. Probably not.
The Academy hates horror, so
They like
Yeah.
horror's not a genre, even though it brings out the best performances. But whatever, Academy, I don't give a shit. But yeah, Us, really good. Jordan, keep doing your thing. I'm sure Universal's going to beg for another movie very soon. We'll probably get one in 2 years.
I hope it's not a sequel.
No, he's not going to do sequels. He's not.
Good.
Well, he's doing his... did you guys watch The Twilight Zone, the new one? It was on CBS All
I
Access.
watched the first episode, but I didn't really enjoy it.
It was on YouTube or something.
When I finished episode 1, I liked it.
Wasn't that the one with Kumail?
Yeah.
But he's only producing it, right?
Yeah,
He's also in it.
He's like the mastermind of it.
But he's not like writing
No.
anything.
No. It's like other directors doing
Yeah.
it. But yeah, Us, amazing. One of my favorite scores of the year.
And like,
Lapita's
I'm
amazing.
sure Twilight Zone's going to do great. It's just CBS
Why would
doing
you put it on
something dumb.
CBS All Access? No one's going to fucking pay for that.
Just put it on cable. If
Just
anything.
put it on CBS. Like,
You know what? I was
Whatever,
fiending to
man.
become a pirate again.
yeah.
The pirate life is for me again.
There you go. But Us, yep. If you haven't seen it, see it. You probably like it already if you've already seen it. So whatever.
Number 3 for me is They Shall Never Grow Old.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say much since I already kind of talked about like my experience with it, but
Yep.
phenomenal documentary. If you're not into documentaries, give this one a chance.
Yeah, this is one of the most interesting documentaries probably.
And for number 2,
Do it.
sorry to steal your thunder, because I probably think it's your number 1, Climax.
Okay, there it is.
So,
Spoiler.
Climax
This is number 2 already? Damn.
is
already
an
got this.
amazing
Yeah, we still got news, bro.
movie. Oh, it's
We can
chilling.
finish this before an hour.
Chilling.
No, look
Um,
at you.
Climax is just
Boy.
one of those movies where if you've never done drugs, you're never going to do
No,
drugs.
this is the
Oh, I know
like
what
we
you're
said
talking
in your vlog. This is the perfect movie to show to like middle school.
This is the perfect movie to
Do
show
not
to people.
do drugs.
Do not do drugs, because if you do,
You
half
are
of
gonna-
you will die.
You're gonna look like this. All right.
It's just the dancing is freaking ridiculous. There is a one shot for like 10 minutes of this intense dance scene.
Yep.
And it's freaking amazing. All the characters are great. The music is freaking awesome. It's a foreign film. So,
It's like French and English.
yeah, it's like it mixed. So there are subtitles for majority of it.
Majority is French. Yeah.
It's just, if you're in it for the visual aspect of just being like, how the hell did you make this movie? You're going to love it. The story, a little lackluster, but still really good. It is my number 2. So.
Okay. Number 2 for me is a film he already said very early in the video. The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Like you said, you didn't know much coming in. I didn't know either. It's just like this. All I knew is it was about a house and probably like gentrification. That's about it. But yeah, very amazing performances from the 2 leads. Great direction. It's like one of the most unique films. I've never seen a film like that. Like some of the sequences they shoot in that movie is pretty remarkable.
It was unique.
It's really unique. It's really amazing to see like a director's vision come out. But yeah, great score. I really love the score. 2 of the best performances. I think like pair performances is probably my favorite.
Like a duo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like those 2 were just phenomenal. But yeah, it just really emotional punch, especially towards the end. And they cover a lot of topics. It's like it covers San Francisco, blind spotting last year covered Oakland, the Bay Area. This is a great time for the Bay Area and like filmmakers from that area. So really amazing film. It's still in theaters. I think it's a wide release now. They announced
Oh, that's
that.
cool.
So by the time you see this video, hopefully it's playing near you. If not, it'll come out the video in like a few months. Amazing movie. It'll definitely make my top 10 of the year. So at the end of the year, I mean. So yeah, amazing film. Great film.
Kind of intrigued to see what Caleb's 2 is.
Us.
Us, okay.
Yeah.
Us. All right.
Number 1's obvious at this point.
I mean, at least
Number
for 3 of
one,
us.
yeah, that's why I'm
Unless
like-
Matt's going to
That's
do a
why
little
I put it out.
switcheroo.
I got it out of the way, so I'm like,
I will say
There
the
you
one
go.
thing I think that might edge Us over Get Out is the music.
okay.
I really like that.
I
Yeah.
can see
song.
that.
The
The
music's
score is
good.
a little bit better,
Yeah.
probably. And no,
It's just so menacing and putting it over that final little
just the
fight.
harmonies, like that moment, like in the opening shot with the bunnies. And
Like I could just imagine like
one of my favorite songs. Of
I
the
wish
year.
you were there because I was like trying to tell Andrew and I was like he just isn't getting it. If someone took that track and sampled it and like rapped over it, like that could be
That'd be a
banger.
good like distorted beat if you could use that. Yeah, for sure.
like one of those where just someone goes hard on it, like they're working something out in the song.
I don't get it.
What is this hippity hop they're talking
Like
about?
okay, like Nakey Jakey with Moby Dick
I
just
was
going off,
joking.
or like NF something like that with intro. Huh? Do you not like
Keep
NF?
going. Keep going. He's okay.
He's okay.
But that style.
I know
He's okay. Yeah.
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 This is amazing.
Damn, man.
Everything else to say is. Yeah,
You get to finish us off. You do your number 2 and number 1.
Number 2, Avengers Endgame.
Ooh, number dos.
Wow. So
number 1 coming in hot.
wow.
I mean, we
no
knew what his
pun
number
intended.
1 was gonna be.
I'm a little shocked,
Was
honestly.
it though? Was it?
Was it
do we
really
know that
truly
was
your number 1?
Wow. Anyway, no, go to number 2 first.
Explain number 2.
I mean,
Number 2.
Avengers Endgame was really good. Yeah, but like,
are you
Game
gonna drop?
was good.
You're
Is
gonna
that
dro-
it?
You're gonna drop it right now?
Drop your
no,
number 1.
I'm sticking with number 1. Number 1 is I, Tonya.
I, Tonya.
Fuck up.
2017, I, Tonya.
No, it was Godzilla. I mean,
This was your I guess to be fair, this was the movie you were really looking forward to see.
yeah,
Any
because
Godzilla
like
fan,
it's like
yeah.
I said, like we knew Avengers Endgame was gonna be good. There was no way the Russo brothers were gonna fucking just fuck it up.
Yeah.
There was the
funny if they
slight
did, though.
chance, but
There was a little like. There might be 1 or 2 really bad things you do that we don't like, but
But like even like watching it the second time, like
Fat
I found
Thor.
myself really enjoying Thor's character more. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it was a
It
great
adds
movie.
more depth to his
Yeah.
character in this movie. Yep.
Because like you definitely understand why he's like feeling so upset.
oh yeah.
You know, like
I'm
he's
so
at the
depressed.
lowest point of his life.
And I
He's
like that they
ruined
brought his
everything.
mom back.
Oh, that was such
Yeah.
a good moment.
Yeah.
Like the main 3, and their like little moments. I guess not really Captain America. He didn't really have one with Peggy
to the very end.
till the very end. Spoiler.
Also,
But
why?
fuck that.
How didn't
Iron
Peggy
Man
see him?
dies.
How didn't Peggy see him?
Yeah, I know. She's like right there. It's like just look up, Peggy. You can't see your peripherals.
Well, I mean, at this point, so Godzilla is your number 1.
Yeah.
Caleb, I think we're the same.
Ma.
Number 1.
I really liked Mod.
Welcome
No,
to Maz.
And Avengers Endgame is like a number like 50. No,
Fuck.
Yeah, Avengers.
Avengers is for us.
And
Is it for you two?
yes,
I'm
Or
pretty
are
confident
you
saying
just
that
talking with each other
Avengers.
like
I don't know what's gonna knock Avengers off in the next
You don't see
26
anything-
months.
You don't think anything's gonna top Avengers?
Like what else is coming out this year?
You're
Star
pretty-
Wars.
You're pretty excited about. Okay, well,
Star Wars.
Star
We
Wars
could
hitter
go
here.
see Chucky.
I mean, it's gonna be fine.
I was like,
Child's Play.
when I look at like my top 5, I really only see like maybe 1 or 2 movies the rest of this year.
Mm-hmm.
One movie that's in a very big contender is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
That's,
could
like,
take
big
my
enough.
number 1 if I like freaking love that
Yeah.
movie. I love the trailer so
I'm
far.
hoping for the best.
So
I am a little disappointed that it is like a Manson movie. Like after that
That's
second
the
trailer.
thing. They say it's like Pulp Fiction, like modern
Yeah,
Pulp
I've heard
Fiction.
it's like
So
Pulp
everyone-
Fiction,
It's just
so-
different stories going on at the same
Hey,
time.
if you haven't heard, it's like Pulp Fiction.
It's like Pulp Fiction.
you know that movie?
You know that movie by Quentin
Hey,
Tarantino?
Connor, you want to
It's
go
not-
see some dicks?
Orange Juice biography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was something else.
No,
Orange
it was-
Juice biography.
Yeah, Orange Juice biography.
Oh, that's right, because it's Pulp Fiction.
That's what he called the movie.
That's funny.
When we watched
Yeah.
it, he's like, Andrew, you ready to watch Orange Juice?
No, I just loved it because
biography?"
like you were like Orange Juice, and I was like biography, and you're just like
That's a joke.
But yeah, so Avengers Endgame, it's number 1. It's amazing.
I really hope Spider-Man's gonna be good enough to squeak in.
We're praying.
Next podcast.
What's up? Yeah. Next
Yeah,
podcast.
what has
Next podcast is gonna be crazy.
It's
The
gonna
two
be
movies we're
great.
talking
2
about.
movies talking about. That's gonna be
Two
crazy.
completely different movies.
But yeah, Avengers. Everybody knows what's great, what's not great,
Yep.
but it's still great.
So
So
I'm almost say we're coming for you, Avatar. Bitch.
Almost there. It's
Dude,
gonna
they-
make it.
Dude, they gotta make this big spike here.
drum roll for Connor, everybody. What is his number 1?
All right, you've already spoiled it a little bit before, but
The climax of
the
top
climax
10.
of this video is climax. Gaspar Noé. I just my mouth was open for the final like 30 minutes of this movie.
Has Andrew told you about climax at all? 'Cause he
Yeah.
gave me like the whole synopsis. Because I probably
That's what happens when like
for him.
Caleb's not gonna see it.
God damn it, Caleb! Watch the damn movie. It's so good,
Why are you pushing that away?
because he's making a dumb joke.
Oh.
dude. Let him do his thing, man.
yeah, bro.
You don't
Can
live
you
with
Anyways,
this.
Connor, talk about what you like
Anyway,
about it.
climax. Yeah, pretty much going off what Andrew said earlier. Great dance music. Like house music from Daft Punk, from all different types of European DJs.
Daft Punk?
It's just like pounding in the theater. You're just like, it's in your damn head the entire movie. Just this entire soundtrack.
It's high anxiety.
It's like like you're there, like you're just watching these people like lose themselves to dance. Like Daft Punk, shout out. But
dude,
it's just the acting, the choreography.
Just the clubhouse scene in Tron Legacy.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yes.
There's like a 27-minute shot in this movie that's fucking bananas.
BANAS.
But yeah, you're just gonna.
It's my dream movie.
You're just gonna like lose your mind a little bit. You're gonna have nightmares after this movie, and
Joke's on you.
Yes.
I'm gonna have nightmares regardless.
Spiders.
Why would
Spiders.
you do that to me?
Enemy. Shout out to Denis Villeneuve.
Oof.
Jake
I gotta
Gyllenhaal.
watch that.
Hey, Jake Gyllenhaal next week.
Like normal spiders.
Spiders.
But
What are the odds that Mysterio comes out of this as the good guy?
Just a big ass spider.
With the helmet still.
Like the suit. It's just like barely on the spider.
With the little cape.
Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
So yeah, that's our top 10.
Climax, go see it.
Avengers Endgame. Go see it again if you want
Go
to.
see it again.
Avatar.
New
Let
content.
it past Avatar. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
If you have A-list, might as fucking well.
New scene. What else is there?
There's a new scene. There's an introduction.
Isn't there a deleted scene?
There's a deleted scene with Hulk. Yeah,
Um,
there's a deleted scene with Hulk. The Russo brothers have a special
What if that's when he
introduction.
becomes Professor Hulk?
There's a tribute to Stan Lee, and there's an end credit scene to Far Away From Home.
Dude, the tribute is all you need to go see this movie.
So
This man has given up his whole life.
You know who had the best tribute is Into the Spider-Verse. That Stan Lee
Yeah.
cameo was like, I was like, God damn.
I was
Like,
feeling
yeah,
it.
I
teared
mean,
up
I mean, I don't
hard.
think, but like, if he didn't just pass away, I don't think it would have been as.
Yeah, it's like,
Deep.
oh,
Right.
oh, Stan Lee, thanks, man. You know,
But, like-
giving me this suit.
What he just said, I was like,
Dude,
and then
that-
also like,
dude, that made me so
Spider-Man
sad.
died in that scene too, and you just never thought that was ever gonna happen on screen.
Yeah.
So,
It's like Spider-Man's like his baby.
yeah,
For sure.
the whole freaking drama too.
But yeah.
But so guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below your top 10 or top 5 or top 3 or top 1.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
What's the biggest disappointment?
Overall, we're gonna come right back. I got some news to talk about.
Big time news.
Big time rush.
BTR.
We'll be right back, guys.
We're halfway
guys.
there. We're looking good now.
See ya. Alrighty, guys, we are back to part 3 of this podcast, where Andrew's gonna talk about some news.
The very lengthy Act 3 of the movie.
that these guys don't know
What's
about.
the twist going to be? Will our hero get out of this?
You know, we're gonna toss
What
it
is
up
Alita going to do?
right now. Here we go. Melissa McCarthy is slated to be Ursula in the live-action Little Mermaid for Disney.
So they're making a live action Little Mermaid.
Apparently, they are.
Why wouldn't they?
Melissa
Nothing is
McCarthy.
untouchable.
Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Are you guys ready to hear Melissa McCarthy sing? Because I'm not.
I was not thinking about it.
That is like the
Poor unfortunate soul.
Okay, first off, that's nothing what she sounds. If Disney,
Wow, I broke him.
if Disney has learned their lesson,
Melissa
they will
McCarthy.
hire a separate singer and she will music video.
That's gotta be like the meanest casting ever. Like Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Like, ooh.
Well, because like she doesn't look evil. Like Cruella DeVille, that looked evil.
She's
But
one of
I don't
the
think you
best
could-
And
villains.
rumored is that Emma Stone's gonna play her in like a prequel of Cruella DeVille.
An Ursula prequel?
No, Cruella DeVille. Emma
Oh,
Stone's gonna
Cruella
be
DeVille.
Cruella.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Who else could be Cruella DeVille?
Well, let's talk about Ursula. Who else could be Ursula?
I mean, sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Ursula.
Yeah, Ursula.
How about you just make her CGI and then just hire the actress that played her?
That's the thing. When
But she's
when,
half human.
when
looking.
Disney hires Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, who's gonna come to see that movie because of Melissa McCarthy as Ursula?
People
No
that-
one.
Well, who's Ariel?
No.
Yeah, who's Ariel? It's probably just gonna be some.
Well, it was gonna be
Karen
the
some girl that can sing.
what's her name?
hopefully.
Chloe.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yes. It was gonna be her, but then she backed out, and this was maybe like a year or two
She's
ago.
not even a redhead.
So, well, they were just
Yeah.
gonna put a wig on her, obviously.
Right.
And then there was rumors that
Her hair is
Zendaya
not yet.
could be Ariel.
I remember that.
Can
I
they sing?
I think Zendaya would be a good Little Mermaid 2 when it was like the cousin, the little cousin.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, Ursula, Melissa McCarthy is kind of an insult. But for you, when you said like who's gonna see this movie, I remember going to see Happy Time Murders, and there was this old couple in front of me, and they were like, "That's probably the worst Melissa McCarthy movie I've seen." And I'm like, "Did you see this movie for Melissa McCarthy? Because I surely didn't."
Probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So,
so that's what you're saying.
There is a fan base for Melissa McCarthy, so there's going to be
two-
people that are going to see it for her.
To be fair, Andrew, there's two types of people: the puppet people and the Melissa McCarthy people.
That is the worst combination of people.
And Joe McHale. So
Oh, shout out to Joe McGill community.
and Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
Arrested Development.
I didn't see
Was
it.
she in that?
Arrested Development?
No, Happy Time Murders.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. I saw the movie. You didn't.
Oh. What is Elizabeth Banks doing?
Connor and talking shit about movies he's never seen.
It has to be done.
That's
What
the thing
is
we've
the
learned
be-
about today.
There is no greater
This
combination.
is Caleb's pushing point
So a quick question: what live action Disney movie do you really want to see?
out of things
Out
that have
of
not
their
been made.
out of their catalog.
They better not do In Pursuit of Groove, because then I'd actually have to
That's
kill
his
somebody.
favorite Disney movie. If you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm hopeful about Mulan. Like, I hope it's
Yeah.
decent. 'Cause
But like,
that's
what's the
most they
one
can do with
you
that one.
want to see?
I hope they don't do Sword in the Stone, because I really love that one too.
That one would be hard.
I love this segment. What movies do you not want to see? What movies do you want to see?
What do you not want Disney to make? So yeah, probably Mulan would be mine.
They've already had 2 attempts of Peter Pan. I don't think Disney can fix it.
I think Peter Pan's fizzled out. You got to give that like a decade to breathe and then do it again.
What's yours?
That I don't want to see.
No,
That you
that
do want to
you
see.
do.
That you want it to be adapted into the Disney live
It's
action.
already happening.
Oh, duh.
Lion King.
It's happening in like a month, not even.
Not even
Yeah,
3 weeks.
Like 3 weeks. What
Yeah.
about you?
No, you go first.
For me, I would love to see Treasure Planet.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
See, I'm gonna say Atlantis, but I'm glad
Ah,
you went
okay,
with like the
Atlantis.
kind of off.
It can't happen
To the side.
because
Yeah.
he's way older than what the kid looks like. But I always thought that it looked like a young animated Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
Who
it?
voiced the original guy?
I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Was it really?
I think. Don't
I was
quote
thinking
me,
Jake Gyllenhaal
but
for some
I think
reason,
it was
but I knew
Joseph.
that's
Does
not
Fraser have a son, a little brother?
I don't know. But
Maybe.
Treasure Planet is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Sure,
Underrated.
it might have been the movie that ruined Disney, but I don't care.
It was
Ruined.
his biggest loss.
It was the
that's
biggest
for
loss.
sure.
Like from the
It was
Renaissance,
so expensive.
Okay.
theoretically, Tarzan was the last Renaissance movie, and then it went downhill, which was Atlantis and Treasure Planet. So you would say
Okay.
Atlantis?
Yeah, which I don't fucking get because Atlantis was fucking amazing.
I
Yeah,
loved
it's weird.
Atlantis.
I never saw
Treasure
it,
Planet and
so I wanted
Atlantis
to
are
see
some
it.
of the greatest movies, and
That was back to back.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw Treasure Planet, or if I did, I really didn't care for it. But I think I might
it's
have.
because they're different movies.
Well, yeah, I think it was either an Atlantis fanatic or a Treasure
It's
Planet.
like two sides.
It honestly, because like I enjoyed
Well, I mean,
Atlantis,
like
but I
those
love
two movies
Treasure
together
Planet.
are so different than what Disney has made.
Plus,
Yeah.
like there was
Yeah,
like
that
a-
was them doing off doing a
there's
picture
like
stuff.
a
I love
picture
Atlantis,
like
man.
floating around Facebook occasionally, and it's who the live action characters would be for Atlantis. And good God,
is.
the fucking matchup is just uncanny.
Yeah.
Like, what do they have for who?
Well, while he's looking it up, I was gonna
What would
say,
be yours?
well, for live, I don't know, because like you just
You
need
said
voice
Treasure
actors.
Planet, right? So Treasure Planet, Mulan,
I
Atlantis.
said Lion King.
You said Lion King.
Oh.
You have been getting us mixed up all day today.
Did you say Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Fuck, I'm
What do you
sorry.
think he said?
I've had a little bit to drink.
For Treasure, like, I don't know. I would love. I know he's so old, but because Tim Curry was in the Muppet Treasure Island, I would love to
God,
have
how
him
old is he?
have a cameo in Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Because he's like the best part of the Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
But a lot of it is just their characters. So I would love to have like live action practical effect creatures, like the Colonel who is all rock, and you have the Scorpion guy, which looks really cool, and you have like the Fox lady, and you then, sadly, rest in peace. What's his name? I gotta look it up. Anyways, Matt.
So
Look at
Two
that.
members
Look
of the
it up.
podcast.
I found the
looking stuff
picture. So for the main guy, it's James Franco.
up. Oh yeah.
For the
Daenerys.
white-haired chick, it is Angelina Jolie. For the blonde-haired kind of right hand dude of the general.
Yeah.
It's. Wait a minute. No, that can't be right.
And this is what the podcast is.
Oh, is that Jessica Alba?
Oh my god, what has Jessica Alba done?
What the?
It's a bad picture.
That looks like Alba.
Oh, so they don't list.
Doesn't that look like
Jessica
Alba?
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah, and then Jolie is the
Okay,
general
so then
chick.
Jolie is the right.
I think that was
hand.
Alba.
Okay.
Right chick.
Yeah, because the Atlanta chick had is tanner, and Alba's pretty tan.
The Hispanic mechanic is the
The Hispanic mechanic.
That's a pretty baller title.
is the I think her name is Michelle Rodriguez
Michelle Rodriguez, yeah, she's
from
a badass.
Fast and Furious.
Yep.
And Widows.
And that one Demi Lovato music video.
Yeah, the
Demi Lovato,
explosions
really?
It's at the
expert,
gym a lot.
personal favorite character.
It's really annoying.
That's
He's played by the guy who did Borat, I believe.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes.
My wife.
The black dude is played by Terry Crews.
Did you fuck my wife?
The cracked out like gold miner looking dude is played by William H. Macy.
Awesome.
Oh, that's.
I love William
Dude, I'm
H.
loving
Macy.
this cast.
Take a guess as to who the mole rat man would be.
I was gonna say, freaking. Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Worm. Oh, Steve Buscemi.
No.
No,
I was gonna say
he's-
Paul
he's a-
Giamatti.
He's a shorter.
Paul
He's a
Giamatti.
shorter, stouter man. No. Think
Oh,
again.
Danny DeVito.
And then
Yes, sir.
I don't know who the old guy is, like what his name is.
Is that Jean Claude?
One thing
no,
I wanna bring up.
The bad guy from Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the guy from Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Um,
but I mean like, they have
Oh
the
my god,
pictures.
it wasn't Don't Breathe.
They have the pictures of like the people's faces next to them. And like as you can see,
Yeah, they look.
it's
they look pretty good.
close matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those
James
of you who want to
Franco.
see this, just type in Atlantis.
Or just drop
live.
it on our Twitter when the podcast drops.
You could do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Adam Evo on Twitter.
One thing I want to talk about really quick before we move on to the next news is that these movies, Atlantis and Treasure Planet, they feel like the DreamWorks movies. Because DreamWorks did like Sinbad, they did the Prince of Egypt,
Sinbad with
they did
the
El
woman that
Dorado.
could create the
What was
creatures
that
off the
movie?
table.
Sinbad.
Sinbad, it was
Sinbad.
like the Edge of the Earth.
Was it called Sinbad?
It was called like
Yeah, it was called Sinbad.
like the
It was-
Adventures of Sinbad.
Oh,
And like the evil
I
chick,
don't
she
even
was all
remember that.
smoky and like could make like the scorpion out of the
It
sand.
almost felt like that art style. Like it was like Disney went away from like
Edgier, like more
they,
outlandish.
yeah, they went to more human stories.
Mm-hmm.
Lame.
Because like you went like because you had a Little Mermaid, you had Lion King, you had all these that were like animals, and then Atlantis didn't really have any cute figures in it.
Plus, they weren't musicals either.
No, Treasure Planet had the cute little flubber like pink dude.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
But that was it, and so like they kind of felt different, and that's probably why they
Flubber.
bombed because they didn't feel like a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Do you think the musical part was maybe a big difference from it?
Maybe like
That really does set it apart.
Disney
But, like,
has that
did
magic.
was Hercules a musical?
Yeah. Yeah, there was
Was
there was
Tarzan a musical?
I mean, you have Phil Collins.
yeah, there was
You have
Shit, did
songs.
they really do that? Phil
Oh.
Collins did Tarzan?
Hell yeah!
Good for Phil Collins.
Show me.
Yeah, Phil Collins.
I have
was
not
Tarzan.
seen Tarzan since I was very little.
But
so-
Hercules isn't
It's okay, Connor.
isn't a
You'll
musical,
always
but
be
it
in my
has
heart.
songs of people singing in
song.
it.
Yeah.
That's these Tarzan songs.
But yeah, so that's that news. The next one is a little scary for Netflix.
Was El Dorado Disney?
No.
No,
DreamWorks.
they're
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
The Office is leaving. Ka-chow.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Office from Netflix.
Are they
Chica.
leaving because of a reasoning, or they didn't come to terms in their contract?
They're leaving
Reasoning.
because NBC is opening
They're
up
doing
their own thing.
They're all doing something.
So here's my thing. What is the next big thing that is going to leave Netflix that is going to have people,
Friends.
friends?
70.
Definitely
yeah,
Friends.
I mean, Friends has been
Office
on the clock.
and Friends is
Yeah, I was
like
going to say
up
Office
there.
and Friends, they're the big two.
Because Seinfeld's
And then-
on Hulu.
Parks and Rec is going to be the third one.
Is Parks and Rec on
I would
Netflix
say
still?
that 70 show above Hulu.
I think
or
so.
Above,
Is that 70 show still on Netflix?
Mm.
Wow.
but it's not on Hulu. which
Damn,
kinda
dude.
Is
They're
Big Bang Theory
dominating.
there?
Nobody
No.
cares about Big
Nah.
Bang Theory.
No.
No one cares. Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people do.
They're on.
No.
They're probably
Is
on
it on
CBS All
Nobody
Access.
Hear me out.
Nobody should.
Is it on Hulu?
Wisecrack. Does anybody here watch Wisecrack
A little
on
bit.
YouTube?
No.
So they just did a theory. They just did a video on why Game of Thrones sucked. The ending, obviously.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
As every YouTube.
But they
has.
showed statistics from they had Friends, Parks and Rec, The Office, and Big Bang Theory Then they had Sopranos, Game of Thrones, and like one or two other episodic shows.
It was series TV versus episodic.
And it was the season finale. And for the episodic shows, it showed a downgrade in people watching it, saying the last season sucked.
Oh, okay.
While people in the most recent, like, especially Big Bang Theory, because it just ended, and like Parks and Rec and Office, everything skyrocketed in the very last season. So
in terms of viewers?
Yes, people love the last season of sitcoms. People hate the last season of episodics.
That makes sense.
It's weird. I understand it, but it's weird.
Because people, for episodic, they see what they want to see. Mm-hmm. You know, they're like, oh, should be the ending, or this is their theory.
Episodic, it can just end.
Because, like, sitcoms, it's like, who gives a shit? It's going to be, like, the same for every sitcom.
They have loose
the legendary Seinfeld ending. Have you seen it yet?
I actually haven't. I'm in the middle of Seinfeld. Okay. Sorry, people.
Anyway, never mind. I won't say anything, but it's amazing. Friends is also amazing.
But that makes more sense. It's like the Last Jedi effect. Like
Tony Stark dies.
Oh, shit. Not Jerry. Jerry dies.
Yeah, it would have helped that Game of Thrones would have been written better, but
so
neither here nor
source
there.
Material. What can you do?
For real.
When there's no source material, what do you do?
You're like, oh shit! Now we gotta make our own ideas. Damn it!
So then, a quick question:
what if we gave Jon Snow a lightsaber? Shit, we're not there yet.
Well, that's the crossover.
Do you think Netflix can stand on its own without these sitcoms?
No.
So we have a no, we have a yes. Caleb?
I think they're so established with their own shows that they'll be fine.
I think Netflix maybe is going to go through a little bit of a crisis.
Oh well, they'll take a dip, but it's like they'll be fine.
I think we're gonna in the next few years we're gonna be introduced to bundles, because I saw a comment saying that Disney is the only one that can stand on its own, where everything else there's not gonna be enough to where they're gonna have to bundle together, like NBC, Warner Brothers, others like that are gonna have to go together.
Parent companies.
Because I'm not gonna go out of my way to get the NBC or the Warner Brothers.
I'm not gonna pay
Warner
NBC
Brothers
to watch The Office.
Maybe
if it goes to DC.
If the DC
Plus.
DC streaming
Warner
and Warner Brothers combined, and then if Warner Brothers is like, hey dude, all of the Looney Tunes is on there.
Dude.
All of the
Are you sure?
There it is. It happened.
Hey dude, are you sure?
Do.
Yeah, we're not watching yesterday, sorry.
No. But yeah, like if they combine theirs, maybe. We are getting Disney Plus.
Keep together.
We need to see The Mandalorian. I want to see that show.
It should be good.
Which
Isn't
one?
it James Mangold doing it?
Yeah.
What show?
The Mandalorian
That should be
on
good.
Disney Plus. I want to see. Sorry,
Look out
I wanna see that so bad.
look out for that reaction when the trailer drops.
Is it dropping soon?
Hopefully, it has
so.
to.
It'll probably drop it. What is it?
D23. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything's that we have to
That's where
we have to
everything
be
drops
ready
Disney.
for that.
When is D23?
Like
July?
a month or so.
I think it's
or early August.
probably August. It's probably a little bit
I thought it was
after.
like late July.
I mean,
We definitely
Comic-Con's
It's
end of
coming
July,
soon. It doesn't
so-
matter.
we definitely have to do a video talking about Marvel's lineup.
Yeah. Well,
It'll be in a podcast.
we'll have a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So that's what I have for that. Next up, this was no surprise, especially for Matt and I. David Harbour from Hellboy said, "Yeah, Hellboy 2 is not being made." So,
Thank God.
So you saw Hellboy with Andrew when you guys went to
yeah, he was still
Chicago?
living up in Illinois at the
that's
time.
Right. That's
This
right.
was
Or Illinois, whatever.
yeah,
No?
yes.
I thought you watched it with him, right?
Matt.
You were still living in Illinois when we saw Hellboy.
That was probably like right before you moved.
because we saw it with like Jacob and David. We
Jacob,
went to
yeah.
Star Wars convention.
Oh, well, that's why I got confused, because you were with us.
down.
Yes.
Yes.
I was with- sorry, I
came
was
back
with
up,
you.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Yes, I saw it with you guys.
Hellboy.
So
Is
yeah,
that your worst of the year?
is my worst of the year.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
fucking bad.
Hellboy
That's so unfortunate.
is top 3. Men in Black number 2. Extremely evil,
What would be number
wicked
3?
bullshit.
Oh,
And
Ted Bundy.
the worst is Hellboy. So those are mine.
Wow. So Ted Bundy's second worst for you?
Yeah, I hate Ted Bundy. That movie was fucking awful.
Yeah, sorry,
Matt and I
Zac
watched
Efron.
But
Sorry.
any thoughts on Hellboy 2? I mean, only Matt and I saw it, but it was awful. So
Does it make you appreciate
Hellboy
the other
2?
Hellboy movies
The
more?
Hellboy, first of all, the first Hellboy movies were fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
yeah, especially like a OG Hellboy.
Yeah.
Guillermo?
I love it.
Guillermo is just so damn good.
I mean, David Harbour had big shoes to fill.
That's
when
such
he
a
took on Ron
hard
Perlman's
role to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, everything
Just like the next guy that's going to take over
Which is so
Wolverine.
dumb.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be so awkward.
That's gonna be a big shoot, and like that's kind of what Will Smith had to deal with the genie.
But
If anything, that was like kind of the first
That's
thing.
the thing.
That was like the first like
And
big
he did a great
moment
job.
where
He
it was
made his
another
own character.
actor
Yeah,
putting
it's
in
cool
the
doing his
shoes
own
of
thing.
somebody
Yeah.
else.
Mhm.
So Wolverine will be next, probably.
Can you even imagine? Like, who would you envision being Wolverine? Like, I'm sure they won't do it soon. So I'm sure it's gonna be some kid.
I would say the joke that I would love
Tom
Keanu.
Holland.
Just,
Keanu.
I want him in everything. So
Wolverine, just a big ass
I
Wolverine.
gotta text you about something.
okay. But any
Yeah,
final
Hellboy-
thoughts on
Hellboy
Hellboy?
2.
That was
So
just
they're
kinda-
not doing Hellboy 2. That's what you're saying.
Nope, no Hellboy 2.
I mean, this is when I saw the Hellboy trailer, I'm like, why? First is like, why? Like, I know Lionsgate doesn't have much.
Well, they probably the why is because they didn't want to lose it.
Yeah, exactly. So they had to do it, but it's like,
What was it?
dude, your other movies are just like so good, and that's the thing. Like David Harbour, I'm like, I feel so bad for him. Like, I'm like, dude,
A lot of that movie, I'm sure,
Hardest
was nowhere near his fault.
yeah, like that's not his fault. You can't blame him. Just do Stranger Things. You'll make a lot of money doing that. So, yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen. That's all I got to say about that. So.
Here's some Marvel news, and I guess we'll stick on Marvel news for a little bit after this because I got a few of them. I just did a voice crack there.
I've heard a lot of voice cracks over this whole podcast.
Yeah,
Lady Gaga
Oh,
is rumored
no,
to play
no,
Black Canary.
Black Cat.
Rocket Raccoon's love interest.
Oh, I heard
The
about
otter?
this. Because of Bradley Cooper.
Yes!
That
because of
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
I'm on the date.
That's funny.
I'm so
That's funny,
happy
right?
they're bringing
That'd
her
be a
in.
great casting.
So it literally just came out today, like
Ha-
probably like 12 hours ago.
Have you
I
seen
thought
it?
it was like
Also,
a couple
I'm
days ago.
just.
Oh, I just
I'm
saw it.
so,
It was
I'm
rumored,
so,
at
I'm
least.
so happy Rocket's getting a girlfriend. He deserves
Have you
it.
seen
Rocket's
Telltale?
been through some shit, man.
Have you seen any of the Telltale
Yeah, I
Guardians
played
game?
it. Yeah.
So yeah,
I specifically played it so that Rocket would have the best ending.
what's her name?
Yeah.
Is it like Lily something?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
begins with an L. There's a Y.
You
there's
said
an
it's
A.
what Ronin is it? What wrote it?
Oh,
An otter.
An
Otter? Oh, that's so cute.
It's very tragic.
I love
very
this.
cute.
I love Lady Gaga. I think
That'd be interesting to see her do voice work.
She went through a very weird phase where she wore like a meat dress
The meat
and all that
dress.
shit.
I mean, that was just her.
But in the last like 5 years, her music
She's
has gotten
normal
better.
now.
I love her in the season of American Horror Story, Hotel. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but it's probably one of my favorite seasons. She was
Dude,
born
I'd
to
say
play
she's
a
like
Star
our
Wars born.
generation of.
Yeah, that's her role.
That was her role.
I feel like she's like our generation's Amy Winehouse.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, I kind of see that, but I hope she
That's
doesn't
so
have the
sad.
sad ending.
Right.
So, but the chemistry's already there because I mean, if you guys watched the freaking, them performing at the Oscars when they were like literally
sex
eye
eyes,
fucking
yeah,
each other.
eye fucking.
Can
each
everybody
other.
stop with the memes? Bradley Cooper is a married man.
No,
he's not.
He broke up his engagement.
Yeah.
Or his whatever he is.
The
was he
rumors
married?
are no, but the rumors are a lot
He broke off his
stronger
engagement
that
because-
him and Lady Gaga.
because
are
the
there.
internet ruined
I
it.
thought he had a family.
He has a kid
Yeah.
with her, but
It's
it's gone.
Hollywood,
They
come
broke
on.
up like a month ago.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
We're trying to get in Hollywood, man. I want it to be wholesome, okay?
We love Bradley.
Can I get the
okay?
Keanu Reeves storyline, please?
All right, but anyway, yeah, like that's another thing. That's just perfect. Like, of course you'd put Lady Gaga. That's just like
But it's not even like the part that like it's the part that like Rocket is going. You're gonna develop him as a character.
the character?
so much more. Because in my opinion,
That'd be
he's my
interesting to
favorite
see.
character. in
He's
the Guardians.
already pretty developed, too, after Endgame.
Yeah, he's my favorite character in the.
but you
Guardians.
haven't like gone into his like affectionate side of him,
Or just
outside
like,
of family.
a little bit.
I really feel like we're gonna get a lot more of his backstory about how he was just so incredibly tortured.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
poorly treated. Yeah,
Because you saw a lot of it in Telltale.
he mentions that in Volume 2 a lot too. Like with Yondu, like oh, I could relate to that.
I don't think my heart is ready for that.
Yondu.
It's a sad. You probably don't know the story. I don't know if they're gonna go with that story, but that
so
was.
what are
in
you
the-
mentioning? Is it a game?
Telltale is, do you know the company?
Rest in peace.
They're like story, like graphic novel kind of type stories.
Click
Okay.
click adventure games.
Quick time event.
Pretty much, it's you click on stuff for them to discover, and then you have interactions with people, and then you have A, B, or C dialogue that you can pick.
Yeah.
And
those conversations can
determine, affect a character and motives and stuff. And
they were very popular for their Walking Dead.
Walking
series.
Dead, Wolf
but
Among
they had
Us.
a Batman series, a Guardians of the Galaxy series, Wolf Among Us.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Borderlands.
So they're defunct now? They're not doing anything else?
Yeah,
they went bankrupt during the last bankrupt the last season of The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Their most popular.
Which is really
sense.
sad.
Yeah.
But they finished it out.
They did finish Guardians, Jesus. Right?
So. But yeah, that's that news. That's cool.
That's very nice.
That's cool.
It's going to take a minute for that movie to come out. So hopefully that sticks.
Okay, when do you think that'll come out? That's a good like question.
22.
2022? Damn, that's a long time. That'd be 5 years.
Do you think James Gunn already had that in the script, maybe? Or after seeing A Star is Born?
No, it had to be after. I'm sure he had a script.
I have some news here that justifies that. So,
I think it'll come out.
So is this like a bigger version of Passengers?
Beginning
with
of
Chris Pratt leaving... What's-her-face?
Gamora?
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, he dumped the girl from
Jennifer Lawrence.
Scary Movie.
Oh, Anna Faris?
Anna Faris.
Like real life Chris Pratt.
Yes.
Did he really break up with
because
her?
Because of rumors with Jennifer
Yeah,
Lawrence.
because rumors with Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my god, from that Passengers movie?
Yeah.
Huh?
I thought we were talking about like
They have a kid.
Oh, no,
it's so sad.
And then
That's
he's
just
now
horrible,
engaged
man.
to
They
a
don't do
the Schwarzenegger daughter.
Oh, really?
So him and Jennifer wasn't even a thing.
Oh, no, I did see
Or
that.
they were
I
a
thought-
thing.
They
and
were, but yeah.
They just were like, oh, that was
Jennifer
just a
Lawrence
thing.
was married to, what's his name? The director of Black Swan, Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, that's weird.
Or, no, I don't think she was married to him.
But, like, they had a
just,
thing.
They were just a couple or whatever.
I was kind of hoping that Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper was strictly platonic.
They're going to be a thing.
Nah, when you... did you see
Hey,
the
I saw
performance
it.
at the Oscars?
Yeah,
saw
Lady
the
Gaga
pictures.
was like, please.
There is no way they did not even once. So
He's like, lady, or
Lady.
Gaga.
I'm going to put the floor to Matt now. He has some news he wants to share really quick.
Yes, I read something the other day about the Black Widow movie.
Okay.
Good or bad?
Oh.
Good. Very good.
Is it actually
so good?
It's actually
Thank
in
you.
production?
So
Thank you.
Florence
so
Pugh is going to
good.
be in that, right?
Is it in production?
Florence Pugh is going to be in
Yeah,
that
it's filming
movie.
right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then yes, this is pretty much legitimate.
Which is shocking that they're actually
There
making
have
that.
been speculations on who the villain might be.
Ooh, I don't want to steal the thunder, but go ahead.
So they've seen, they've seen a lot of, like, they haven't really seen like a clear shot of him yet, but they think it's Taskmaster.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. And he's wearing like a backpack, which may be like a jetpack or some kind. I don't know. But
That
after
would tie into the Square Enix game where it looked like there was a Taskmaster guy in there.
which the Square Enix game.
The Avengers game.
Which I have some news about as well. So.
God bless.
But
Like
yeah,
in the
ties
reaction,
together.
you even said he looks like Taskmaster.
But yeah, after
Taskmaster.
playing a Marvel
Tisk,
Spider-Man
misk.
and fighting against him, I was just so happy to hear that because he's such a fucking badass character.
He looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like he's like Crossbones.
Is this taking place before like she?
It has to be.
It has to be a prequel because
But
she's
like
died.
getting older though. Like, how are they gonna pull this off?
ScarJo looked like she was 16.
I mean,
in
she
Prestige.
always looks good. She's fucking ScarJo, but like,
It's all makeup.
it's interesting to see what they'll
It's
go.
probably
with
not going to be
the
like a
story.
prequel.
It'll probably take place in before things.
I
a
hope
certain, like time
We
frame.
have a little bit of. I hope Jeremy Renner makes like a cameo.
Yeah,
I'm sure
he
he'll be
has
in
to.
there.
We need to see that friendship.
Yeah.
We need to see the friendship. We need to see what the hell went down. Okay, they reference it so many freaking times. I want to see a scene.
Where is it? Budapest?
What's it called?
Budapest.
Yeah, Budapest. I want to see a scene of it at least once.
I'm
Budapest.
sure. That's like the solo thing, like solo Star Wars.
Like that could even be like the end credit scene.
So you don't have a last name, huh?
No,
You're all
not
alone.
Fucking that. The mine's a Kessel. Like they mention it, so it's like okay,
Yeah.
well now they got to do it.
I just wanted to say that, but thank you,
We'll
Matt, for that
give you-
information.
Solo.
Um,
Good plug there.
rubbing off of Marvel still. Paul Rudd, Ghostbusters.
Terrible.
Eh.
What?
Paul Rudd is
he's
now
gonna
in
be
the new Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, there's a new one?
Yeah, because
Exactly.
Sony needs to make more.
That's Sony?
Yeah, because
Of
they
course,
made
they
the
own
fucking
it.
other one.
Yeah, they own it. They own the rights.
Fuck them. I hate Sony. They're terrible. All they have is Spider-Man.
Stick to games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
stick to your console, dude.
You prosper in PlayStation, so.
Sony Hollywood is just, it's so hit or miss.
I mean, this move reminds
and
me
I
of
guess
just
they
Ryan
do
Reynolds.
fucking miss.
I think they would make a good Metal Gear game, though.
It depends if they get Kojima. If you have Kojima, then I have faith in it. But without him, there's no point.
Ryan or Paul Rudd, God bless, getting the paycheck.
I mean, I just think it's.
I'm sure he'll be the dad of someone.
I want the rematch.
Isn't it
so
kids?
bad.
Aren't they doing a kids thing?
If they are doing kids, just like the freaking Avatar sequel, I'm going to kill
Who
them.
gives a
Wait,
shit about
what?
Avatar? If you care about it,
You didn't know that?
Avatar.
do you mean?
Avatar 2 is going to be like featured about kids.
My God,
I really
James
don't
Cameron
wanna
is
see
out
that
of his
movie at all.
mind.
I really have no interest in seeing that movie.
No.
It's been so long.
I'm
who
ready for
gives
that
a
trailer
shit?
though. I'm ready
It's
for
gonna
that
be so
trailer.
bad. I promise. That movie is not gonna be
I'm gonna
great.
kill myself if it comes out. And I'm just like, fuck, I want to see it now.
Because now they're gonna because Disney owns
There's no
Fox, so
way.
they're just gonna go hardcore Avatar. Because that's like their big flagship.
I'm gonna
other
say
than
it
Star
now.
Wars now.
Our most disliked video is Terminator. Our number one is going to be Avatar 2.
Gives a
Because
shit
we're
about
gonna
Avatar.
take
Get out of here.
the biggest dump on that trailer.
Even if it looks good, I'm like, nope, this looks
Nope.
awful. I'm gonna
Get
be
outta
completely
here.
biased.
Get out of here, Jim.
Jim. Sticking with people that are related to Marvel, Suicide Squad 2, the Suicide Squad, is slated to start filming in September.
Is that still James Gunn?
Yep.
He's still doing
Did you
it.
say Marvel?
Good for him.
Well, because James Gunn. I'm sticking to Marvel news, kind of.
He's sitting on MCU.
So, James Gunn, they
it's
start
kind of a
filming in
knock on
September.
DC.
We
Yeah.
haven't heard any news on Birds of Prey recently.
Are they still?
Yeah, they did. They just showed concept photos of what Harley Quinn's going to look
Didn't
like.
they have the little teaser trailers?
Didn't we
That
already
was a
see what
while
Harley
back.
Quinn
Yeah.
looks like?
But like more like set photos.
So
Okay.
she's not a
We haven't
fucking sex
they haven't
object
started
anymore.
anything yet.
I have no idea.
It's gonna be so confusing because if she's in Birds of Prey, is she gonna be in this Suicide Squad movie?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
We see
Will
Mar-
Smith isn't in it, so
If we see Margot Robbie in the suit, like the Batman
The
animated
actual Harley
series,
Quinn.
well, we did
Yeah.
for like a second.
Did they show it?
but more than
Yeah, remember like when her and Joker are dancing
With
and
the
she's in
hammer?
that kind of
Oh,
outfit?
in the movie. I hate Suicide Squad.
I know, but
Bonk.
we saw it for a second, so
Didn't they have Idris Elba as Deadshot?
for like a minute.
Is he not doing that
No,
anymore?
he's not anymore. But he
He's
was.
too
He was
busy
for
being
a minute.
007.
Too
Yeah.
busy being in Hobbs and Shaw.
Just kidding. The creator of 007 is a little racist.
yeah.
One more Marvel-related news. Another director, a little Kiwi that we love,
Taika.
Taika.
Waititi,
Waititi, baby.
is slated to do a animated Flash Gordon film.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my god, you just sent me in a...
Flash.
Wait, so this is not Akira news. This is not Akira news. This is Flash Gordon news.
Flash Gordon.
So he's
I
doing
swear
both.
to God, if there's not one Ted reference.
Dude, Flash Gordon's gonna be amazing then. He's gonna make that so funny.
Yeah.
And it's animated.
Oh my god.
That's what's going on.
That's
So-
more exciting than Akira.
So that's
Shut the fuck up.
No, in terms of... Because Akira live action is just going to be so hard to pull off. Like, in terms of, like, satisfaction.
You never
It's
know.
Taika.
I mean, it's Taika. Like, I have full confidence in him, but Flash Gordon, that's more his lane, you know? Like, silly comedy. It's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny.
I mean, I didn't trust James Wan doing an action movie.
You're not relating that to, like, Fast and the Furious, are you?
No, Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Oh,
Didn't see it.
same thing. He did a Fast and the
You didn't see
Furious movie.
Aquaman?
No. I told you
Caleb's
this.
heart is
Why are we
broken
friends with this guy?
because we love him.
He should not be in on this podcast.
But any more thoughts, Flash Gordon?
It's going to be goofy.
Savior of the universe. Who's gonna do the new cover of Flash Gordon?
By the song.
Queen
Yeah.
with Adam Lambert.
Elton John.
I don't know. Fall Out Boy. I don't know. That was just a
Oh,
thought.
please
No,
don't
I would not be able to understand the words.
Adam Lambert.
He tours with Queen. So.
Because he too is gay.
Get with the program.
I'm sorry. I'm still fucking shell shocked
Hey,
over here.
I'm sorry. Are you getting angry with me?
Oh
I'm angry at him.
my
Come on,
Matthew,
Aquaman?
pull back.
No, you pull it back.
I'm pulling back to the next slate of
Why are you getting
news.
snippy with me?
Why are you getting snippy with me?
You started it.
Does anybody know who Danny Boyle is?
We got a whole.
That's what I thought.
Is
Who?
this the
Slumdog
chick that
Millionaire.
won Britain's Got Talent?
Who?
Danny Boyle.
Train Spotting.
He's a director.
127.
Has anybody seen 28 Days?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I know of it.
Well,
28 days
Later.
later,
late. Oh, okay, duh, yeah.
he is making a third movie.
Oh, boy.
28 months. 28 years.
It'll be days,
Months.
weeks, and months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably be months if that's what they're going
Oh,
with.
that'd be
There's
cheesy.
28 days,
Right.
28 weeks, 28
That'd be
months
so
now.
cheesy.
So, and
28 years later.
At that point, I kind of want to see what 28 years later is going to be about.
Dude, yeah, 28,
What's after years?
28 decades later.
20 decades.
28 days is
centuries.
definitely...
I love 28 Days.
It's such a
That's
different
Cillian,
movie.
right?
What?
Murphy?
Very horrific. 28 days later?
Is that the one with Cillian Murphy? Or is that
Is
Weeks?
it? Does it have Cillian Murphy in it? I
Is
don't
that Scarecrow?
remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah.
That's
It's
28
days?
Days.
Okay.
Yes.
But
What
dude,
were
yeah,
you
28
saying?
Days was just... It introduced a new fucking breed of zombie.
I love it. I
It's
don't
very
like
terrifying.
the third act. Because the third act is just like, oh, we're angry, horny guys, pretty much, is what
Yeah.
the third act was.
Mm.
So, but I love the first two acts a lot. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh,
I've seen
sorry.
scenes from
In
it.
a while.
Oh,
That
wow.
was not a good way to put it.
But it's true.
I don't remember what you're talking about. That's what I mean.
Oh,
We're getting
well,
hostile on this.
I'm not gonna
discussion of
since
28
he's never
days
seen
later.
it. I'm not gonna say anything. But
I mean,
the third act,
it won't be until a while. Until
the
I
third
see it.
act's just kind of like, you're like, this is your climax. This like it's only been 28 days and this is what the climax is about. That's like where like it's only been a month and these people are going crazy about sex. It's pretty much what it is.
I want a third
So-
one just to hear that theme again.
It's good music. There's good music in it.
Interesting.
I haven't seen
What-
28
what are
Weeks
the-
Later
what's the
with
news?
Jeremy
He's
Renner.
a good
but-
director.
What's the news? Are they making months later?
So
Oh
he's-
no, it's
so
just
he's
said
making a
he's
third
making a
one.
third one.
'Cause
He's
there's
making it
there's
up.
weeks
Okay.
later.
I don't. The joke is like we just made the
that
joke.
would be
Okay,
the
I
joke
didn't know if
would
that
be
was like the
months
actual
later.
news.
No,
No.
but the news is he's making a third 28 Days movie. But
So
we don't
we
know
would
what.
assume that would be months later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the joke.
That'd be the
running
joke.
Who was in Weeks?
Jeremy
Was it
Renner.
even him? Did he make 28
Jeremy.
weeks later?
I don't know,
Probably produced it.
but I
I mean,
haven't.
that was pretty famed, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, I think I've only seen 28 Days.
I've only seen 28 Days, and I like it.
What
so.
I've heard, 28 Days is the only good one.
Oh
Like,
my
Weeks
god,
isn't
that
even that good.
double.
Anyway.
On
Good for,
to
Dan- good for Danny Boyle.
Yeah.
Don't make Yesterday too.
On to some other news.
Hmm.
We talked about it.
I
It's
thought I saw this.
it's making it more of a point that Henry Cavill is no longer Superman because now he is the next incarnation of Sherlock Holmes.
No.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
As Holmes or
Yes.
Watson? He's going to be Watson.
There's no Watson.
There's no Watson.
Oh,
it's his younger. No,
boring.
it's his younger sister.
Which is guess who? Who do you think his?
Guess
younger
who?
sister-
Emily Blunt.
Nope, it's a girl. It's a
What?
young girl. It's a young sister.
Why did you say Emily
Florence-
Blunt? No, it's a girl.
Florence Pugh.
No.
Who's a young actress right now?
Who's really big. They're in a huge TV show. They were just in a huge movie. Everybody loves them. She loves to eat
Millie
waffles.
Bobby Brown.
Yep.
Waffles.
Boring.
She is going to be the daughter or sister. Sorry, sister.
I still can't get over it. He said Emily Blunt. And you're like, no, it's a girl. Taking shots at Emily Blunt.
Come on, Emily Blunt is
I
fucking
meant to say like
gorgeous.
a young girl. Like it's a
Yeah,
kid,
please.
pretty
Oh,
much.
girl, not a woman.
So yeah.
Still a girl.
So that's what's happening. I don't know if it's
Nelly
a.
Bobby
I don't know if it's a movie or
Brown.
TV show though. I don't know which one it is.
He's already doing like a TV show.
He's
What's
doing-
your TV show?
Yeah, it's
Or
Netflix.
movie? Okay.
So, and now he's doing this. So it's just showing more and more that he's not Superman, even though nobody said it yet.
Are you guys big Stranger Things fans?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either.
Matt and I are.
Woohoo!
We like Stranger
Are
Things.
you excited about season 3?
Hell yeah,
I'm
Okay.
excited.
It's coming out like next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The first season is great.
Yeah.
Second season,
So
it's
that's like the consensus. Like season 2 is not that great.
it's fine,
Yeah.
but like season 1 was so good that there's no way they were going to do season 2. So I'm hoping season 3 is better than season 2.
I think it will be. I think it's especially because they're.
I've stayed away from all marketing.
Yeah.
They've looked so grown now. I mean, obviously it's
It's
natural,
hard.
but it's like.
Well,
God
I mean,
damn, they're
the main
grown up.
kid is in that Goldfinch movie, and he looks
Yes.
so old in that.
The main kid.
The main
that he's
kid.
in it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks so old, and I'm like, you were such a baby in season 1 of Stranger
Goldfinch
Things.
looks interesting. I hope that's really good.
But I'm excited. We gotta watch that. We have to. No video games. We have to watch that.
Oh my god.
That's you too.
So, but that's just that news. Henry Cavill pretty much no longer Superman because he's getting.
What do you make a good Sherlock Holmes?
I'm just so tired of we've had so much Sherlock Holmes.
Fucking
I just
Holmes and Watts.
I just need my Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law
They're not gonna make
trilogy.
another one of those.
No, yes, they will. Don't you dare say that.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Okay.
Guy Ritchie, come on, man.
Come on, don't
He's
do
too
Aladdin.
busy making Aladdin.
No. That movie was. We just need a big name director, but then not have him direct the movie. That was Aladdin.
Fair enough.
So it did not feel like a Guy Ritchie movie.
I'm pretty confident it's gonna happen.
Pretty funny explanation.
Anyways, I'll just move on to the next one. In an interview recently with whatever her name is. Oh my, I feel so bad. Oh my. What's her name?
What interview?
Star Wars, the main girl.
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy
Yes.
Ridley.
Wow, I am sorry. She
at
has
this guy.
confirmed that she is not going to be in the new trilogy. So,
Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, I thought
Do
this
something
trilogy
else.
was gonna.
This is the Skywalker saga.
Are we talking the D&D trilogy?
I
Are we
think
talking the? Isn't Ryan Johnson doing it?
I think
still?
theirs is together.
Okay.
The Ryan Johnson D&D.
You fucked up already, buddy.
I
Get
want
on
him,
with
I
it.
want him to do his own
Technically,
thing.
they all kind of fucked up. They fucked up on Game of Thrones. He fucked up on Star Wars. Let's not put them
Oh
together.
my God, they're doing it together.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they are or
People would not like that.
not.
Star Wars fans would riot if that was the case.
So, but
Star Wars fans
she
write about
confirmed
everything.
that pretty
Fight
much
me.
this is it for her. This is her movie. This is it.
And I
think it
assume
should
we're
be.
Finn and Poe or
Probably.
which
Do you think any of them are dying in this next movie?
I want more Poe.
Yeah, quick take. Anybody think anybody big's gonna die in this
Finn
movie?
should have died.
Finn should have died in the last movie. That would have been a great
You know,
arc. or a
knowing
great
from
sacrifice.
First one, Han Solo. Next one, Luke. Lando. So fucking dying in this movie.
Well,
Because they just
it's
love to kill the
given.
old cast.
Because she's already dead, so it'd be easy.
Well, they're not going to kill her, though. Because she already is dead.
You don't think they're gonna kill her?
I don't think
That'd
they
be
would kill
so
her.
hard to make an entire film without her. Like,
I don't think they would do that. That would be kind of harsh to kill her just for the sake because she passed away.
because I think they were gonna because originally they were gonna make her like she was gonna be the one that stays alive, but
Yeah. I think they're going to keep it that way. Because they're going
so-
to use
so
footage
unfortunate.
from the other two movies.
Or they're just not going to really have her in the story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But-
She'll probably be like the general in the background character, probably.
But yeah, so that's what that news is.
Chef's confirmed.
I'm still shocked that Ryan Johnson is even getting this still from all the hate he
I don't
received.
think so.
You don't think he will?
No, I don't think I wouldn't be shocked because he did his own thing. So why not give him his own thing? You know, because it's still a technically good movie. It's just not the best what people wanted movie.
Like, it could have been good, but just
I don't think he should have been like that. Should have been like greenlit
yeah.
for the direction of the saga because that's really hard to like.
A lot of Episode 8 is just Disney's fault.
Yeah.
You
It's
should
just
just
Kathleen
waited.
Kennedy didn't have a plan. They didn't have a plan beforehand. So
They should have
like,
just kept JJ.
it can't be his fault because like he did his own thing and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's great, go ahead.
Yeah. They should have
Yeah.
been like, wait, look at what JJ did. Kind
They
of follow
should-
those
just look at what
footsteps.
Kevin Feige's doing, and that's what you should be doing.
It's
with
the
Star
same
Wars.
company. You guys should have. You should
Yeah.
have the same formula, right?
on,
Nope,
people.
That's not the case.
No,
honestly.
Kathleen doesn't know what she's doing.
I think the minute that you see Luke drinking titty milk, you're just like, what the fuck, Johnson?
Titty milk.
Get
So
the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Comic-Con has seemed like it's going to be very underwhelming this year because
Has it not happened yet?
Disney is pulling out or has pulled out. Warner Brothers pulled out. Universal's pulled out, and now Sony has pulled out.
All of those are not doing it.
They're not doing there.
Then who the fuck's left?
Well, Warner Brothers might be there, but Warner Brothers DC is not going to be there. So actual Warner Brothers might be there.
So what
So-
comics are
so
left?
they just have like TV shows.
Warner
now?
Brothers DC is the only one that I could see actually
But
being legitimate because they do kind of need to take a step back from everything.
I mean, also like for Sony, it kind of sucks because I would
No,
have.
everything else is bullshit because they're trying to do their own standout thing.
Alright, this is killing me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
We
Because
have a little bit to drink.
I wanted to see a little footage of. You got it. For the Jared Leto Morbius Dracula vampire Spider-Man villain movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a little sneak peek of that. I wanted them to officially announce maybe like a date for Venom 2. I know you didn't really care about that. But I would have liked them to say like, "Hey, coming out 2020 or 2021."
I mean, it made a lot of money. It's gonna make.
It's already confirmed. It's made. Tom Hardy's confirmed he's coming back. It seems like this is not the year to go to Comic-Con because nobody is going to be there.
That's so unfortunate, though.
For all the people that are probably first timers. Mm-hmm. Like, what if we went and we're like, I'm so ready to go.
That area isn't it San Diego, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just that area, how much money they make from that fucking like event, like. If all those people are not going to do anything there, like, what's the fucking point?
It's just going to be a small convention, just like any other.
Just like any other convention, exactly. So, like,
because the reason you go to that convention, because that is the convention the A-list actors go to. They're never going to go to a smaller convention like an Ace or a Wizard.
That's the one.
That's the one where you're going to see Robert Downey Jr. on that stage in person. He's never going to go to another convention because that's the convention he's going to be
at. D23. That's it.
He's not going to go to another convention. So if you want to see him, that is a convention you go to. And like I remember I saw like footage of when I think it was last year, the cast of like the Lego movie was there and like they did like meet and greets and stuff. And that's awesome that like you got to meet like Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, all these actors at Comic-Con because that's the big one. That's the one you spend hundreds of dollars on and you have to buy it within the first 30 minutes or the tickets are going to get sold out.
That's what you do. You want to go meet your people. So it's like if they're not going to be there.
Yeah. What's the point? So, yeah, it's just kind of sucks. And then I was thinking that I haven't even seen the first one, so I don't really care, but I thought they were going to drop the Zombieland 2 trailer because that's also Sony. That'd
be cool.
So they would have probably dropped it at Comic-Con, but now they pulled out.
Oh my
so
God,
like,
is that Sony?
Yeah. So it's like, when are you going to drop it then? Just some random day? Like
very soon, isn't it supposed to be October?
Yeah, like it's supposed to come out. So that's kind of what's getting me worried because I heard the first one's awesome. So I'm excited to watch it. No, I haven't seen it.
It's really good.
I want to watch it.
It's really fucking funny.
But so that's that. On other news, this is random. The Franco brothers are
David James
making a Doom TV show.
Doom, as in the game?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. What?
Yeah.
The Franco brothers?
The Franco brothers are making. Sorry for being redundant. Matt is pulling the mic in because he wants to speak now after an hour.
I really kind of hope that they get ID software on the horn and just like really kind of run through ideas with them. I really hope.
Because that movie looks freaking awful.
I haven't seen anything for it.
Yeah, when the company that owns the property says they have nothing to do with it.
The movie that was just made? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a movie that just tied into the most recent game that's coming out, and the company of the game said we had nothing to do with that.
Which movie?
Doom. There's a new like straight to freaking streaming.
Yeah. Straight to streaming.
Straight to streaming.
That's the new thing.
Straight to VHS.
Straight to Netflix.
So yeah, that's just some random news on the interwebs.
That's really weird.
You know, I'm more concerned with what band they sign for the music.
I don't know.
Because there needs to be some heavy death metal for that.
Shawn Mendes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
While we're on the topic of Doom,
he's got jokes.
I'm going to post a picture to the Twitter.
Ooh, we doing some live tweets right now when this isn't even live?
You'll be like, oh shit, he did tweet that a couple days ago.
Second shout out to the Twitter page.
To the Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. This guy.
Adam Evo.
This guy. He's gonna make us famous on Twitter.
We're trying.
These are the dog
days
Nas
of June.
can get famous off of Twitter and then drop a banger.
We can do the same. Movie raps.
Nicki Minaj.
But yeah, the Franco brothers, I guess they're not doing anything else.
A comedy?
Is it a comedy?
Family?
Yeah, is it? I don't even know.
I mean, they're better known for their comedies.
Right.
Yeah, the Disaster Artists or whatever.
I just got 2 more news and then some box office stuff. So, these last 2 are video game news. It was a little dry. I couldn't really find anything. So, Caleb, Matt, if you want to chime in, if you're even listening to me right now.
Is that
Anyways.
I'm listening, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tetris 99 is going to mobile. So
is that the Battle Royale game?
Yep. It's going to mobile soon. I'm excited.
So fucking dumb.
Dumb?
It's very popular.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
How?
Say what it is.
Tetris 99?
Yeah.
I just said it.
Tetris Battle Royale.
Yes.
Oh, so it's the actual Tetris game?
Doesn't change that it's one of the best Battle Royales out there.
It's because it's smart. You have to think. pretty much what you're doing is you're going against people.
Tetris is the #1 best-selling game of all time.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
But it's like the oldest too, so it's like, come on.
But
also-
it just shows that people still love it to this
It's
day.
the
though.
yeah.
It's your
Who
yeah.
loves Tetris?
It's like your mid.
I have Tetris.
It's like your
I
50-year-old
play it when I'm like
mother.
on the airplane. Like it's the perfect game.
Tetris
to
is
play.
like, oh, I
Listen
got
to
nothing
music.
else to do. I'll play Tetris.
and it's fun.
You don't play video games. You don't get a say in this.
I said I didn't know what the hell you're talking about, but I know Tetris. Anyway,
Like taking a classic game and putting a
so
spin on it. To
they
where,
have a battle royale.
Yeah,
for
it just came
Tetris?
out last year.
So basically, the whole premise is your grid is right here, and you see every single player on the sides.
Okay.
And so you're just playing your game, and you know how you can get combos and send blocks to other people. Well, you can send your combos to other people.
And so then you can eliminate those people. And so you're trying to
You just want to be the last man.
you want to be the
standing.
best person at Tetris. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Maybe Matt
I
just
wanna
isn't
be
good
the
at
very
Tetris.
best,
Can you get
and no
past
one
level
ever
1,
was.
bud?
Yeah, I fucking can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Level 2?
Do it right
Probably.
now.
You may
3?
be decent.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You may be decent in Apex, but are you trashing
What
Tetris?
can you play?
You know what?
Tetris?
When
Did you
Tetris
say
99
I'm
comes
decent
out,
at Apex?
yeah, he said it. I think you're just below average.
I'm gonna
I said you
my.
may.
fucking bottle over your head.
Shots fired.
When you're Bloodhound, though. I'm
Matt's
so
just
mad I
salty
didn't
now.
clip that.
And in the soft spot.
Last thing,
We'll do
E3.
what tomorrow, you fucking narc?
What?
Oh my.
Best.
We are also
Go ahead.
getting
Yeah.
Dr. Mario and Mario Kart Tour soon on mobile.
Mario Kart Tour. That's
Coming
cool.
out soon.
I
Mario Kart
pre-ordered Dr. Mario, so I'm excited for that.
It looks fun.
It looks fun. It looks more playable than Mario Run. So
Yeah.
Damn it, that game did not do well.
it did well
did-
for
it
a
did well.
minute, but I didn't really
Just
see
because it's a Mario game.
the
Yeah.
replay value
Yeah.
of it. This I do. So,
Weirdly enough, I think Fire Emblem Heroes is Nintendo's highest mobile game, and like it's amazing.
hear me out. I'm not the only one that's even probably said this, and Caleb and I just talked about it. Nintendo should just realize, hey, this can literally be a Game Boy. Let's just put all of our iconic games on the App Store for like $10 to $15, and people will probably buy them, and we will make a killer profit.
Or even put it on the Switch.
Or just play it on your actual Game Boy that you still have in your mom's basement.
Or that. But I'm just saying, like, if you could just have it on the go, right here, and you can just pop open Mario Brothers 3,
Like my Switch
but
that I have
in
on the go.
the pocket. You cannot fit your Switch in your pocket.
You fit this man's CD wallet in your pocket. I can
Yeah.
fit my Switch in
In
my
the comments
pocket.
is a little
Oh my
Stop.
little CD folder, a binder, a wallet, or a folder.
Wallet is the answer.
No, it's folder.
Anyways, another thing I want to
You're
bring up.
drunk. Go home.
What did you think was the best of show at E3? What do you think won?
Bot we too.
Okay.
I don't have a say in this.
Matthew.
I
Or
would say,
Cyberpunk.
like personally, like
Keanu.
Obviously,
Keanu.
Borderlands 3 for you.
Yeah, you're pretty pumped about
no, I
Or without bias.
Legit. Give it a legit answer. What do you think really stole the show?
for me,
that. Like in terms of
Doom.
trailers?
Doom. Okay.
I think they're really pushing more of a narrative on us, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really fucking good. Also, the gameplay style is the same, but there's new elements added to it, and I'm really excited to just get my hands on it and start playing it.
Oh, sweet.
I would say Doom if we didn't already know it was being made.
Yeah.
Because Bethesda was the worst.
Here's
presentation.
a mobile game. Oh, guys, you ready for this? Here's another mobile game. This literally was their conference. It was awful.
Beautiful.
Just Dance 2020 going on the Wii.
Well, the actual winner
Best
is
of show.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. Won Best of Show.
No surprise.
Yeah, no surprise there. Apparently, it's like
Finally
the
got
greatest
it.
video game of all time.
Probably biggest
I don't
fan
care.
base,
I'm gonna probably play it just because it's gonna be a new style,
It's only going to be like the first like fourth of the game.
right? Because it's so big, you can't make a flat game modernized
True.
with that much depth into the game. It's,
But apparently it's a chapter system.
yeah, it's gonna
They're
be
releasing in chapters.
Yeah, they're releasing chapters. So It's whatever. It costs $42 right now if you want to go pre-order it. It's $8 off. So
That's not terrible.
Oh, okay. Like 42 is so specific.
yeah, it's $8
Why
off.
would they do
So,
that?
but go ahead.
Banjo, just based off of the potential of Microsoft remaking or making Banjo 3E.
With the hype of Crash and Spyro, why don't they jump onto it?
It has to. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Any more news? Does anybody have any little sprinkles of news before I just dump into box office stuff real quick?
Taika about Akira, but we already...
That's kind of like really old.
Yeah.
I try to do like...
Really old? It just happened.
Like when?
Like a month ago.
Yeah.
No, not a month,
A month ago.
I at least like 3 weeks. I try to stay within like 5 days.
Whatever.
But nothing else. I'm just going to jump into some
Box
box numbers. Toy Story 4 is at $180 million.
Domestically?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Which is about $15 million better than Toy Story 3 at this day.
At this
Wow.
point.
At this point, which is, it's been a week, so.
Inflation helps, dude.
Good, because 4 is better than 3.
To you.
To you.
Connor, you literally had 80% of your fucking top 10 list were fucking just movies I would never even dream about
Well,
seeing.
there you go. I gotta give it to my niche audience.
Matt, you saw like more than half of what he saw.
What did he
Yeah,
say?
Us, Endgame,
John Wick.
Toy Story 4.
Didn't you see-
That's 80% right there.
You saw They Shall Never Grow Old.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, half of the list. So there you go, big guy.
No.
Anyways, so Toy Story 4, $180 million. Endgame is only $37 million, roughly, away from passing Avatar.
Do you think they'll hit it?
Yes.
Do you think so?
I think they will.
It's going to be in theaters for like another 4 months at least.
I think it's
4 months.
stupid.
Do they
Well,
get it? No, I don't know about 4
I think
months.
it's stupid. They
How long was Infinity War in theaters?
released
4
it.
months.
They released this extended edition a week before Spider-Man. Not even a week. Like 5 days before
I
Spider-Man.
mean, this is what they did with Captain Marvel and Infinity War, so I mean, it makes sense that they.
It's just dumb that they released it like I don't even know if Endgame is still in the theaters.
They should have done it at like November.
Yeah.
They should have done it around the holiday season when families are together and they're like, oh my gosh.
You mean Infinity War?
Yeah, sorry.
Or Endgame?
Yeah, Endgame's back in theaters. Let's go see it again. Like that movie was so cool.
Oh, like release it this fall.
Yeah.
Like coming up.
Not release it a month after it came out, roughly.
That's why people are like, oh, that's so lame. Like, that's just a cash grab, blah, blah, blah. You know.
But if you did it like 5 months from now, I would probably go see it.
Yeah.
Because people do that. I mean,
Avatar did it.
Movies want to hit
Yeah.
a certain milestone. you know?
Theoretically, Avengers passed Avatar if Avatar didn't have its second release.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a second release?
Mhm.
Is that what's given?
So people
That's
trying
what
to
gave it
take,
that extra boost.
people trying to take shots at Endgame. It's like
Theoretically,
Okay, probably just
Avengers
don't remember that happened.
before their release
Like, I didn't know that.
passed Avatar's first release. And then Avatar did their second release with the extended cut, which was like 15, 20 minutes of extra footage.
the Cameron cut.
Yeah, the Cameron cut. And
Release the Snyder cut.
that jumped it up to there. So, will it get roughly 40 million? Who knows?
It's definitely going to
It
pass
should.
Avatar. I don't think it's going to pass
What?
Star Wars
I don't
anymore.
think it'll do.
Oh, it won't. Star Wars will probably be
No,
forever.
it's
Number
cemented.
one.
It's cemented number one.
Not forever. When we start making movies,
You
not,
right.
with that attitude, I don't like that attitude.
Sorry.
Man.
Yeah, when we
Get the fuck out.
when we make
outta
God of War 3, that'll be number one. And then one of the last things, Child Play, 19 million.
Since its release.
Since its release.
So today it's
So,
made 19 million.
It's made roughly 19
Who made
million.
that?
Sony,
company?
right?
Somebody,
I'm pretty sure it was Sony.
not Blumhouse. So
Yeah, not Blumhouse.
Shockingly.
So it's not Universal.
the creators that brought you Get Out. Shut the fuck up.
with this,
The people that made Chucky made it. So who made it? Warner Brothers, right?
yeah,
All right, so Warner Brothers made it.
Warner Brothers.
There was no point.
So
There was no
one's gonna
point.
go see them.
very quickly to end this podcast, top 10 box office of this year so far, halfway through. Number 10, Secret Life of Pets 2.
This is domestic.
Yes.
Okay.
Secret Life of Pets 2. Number 9 is Shazam. 8, Detective Pikachu. Then you have John Wick 3. You have How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World at number 6. Us, number 5. And then Disney is blowing it up, the last 4.
Mm.
Toy Story 4,
Toy Story
Aladdin,
4.
Captain Marvel, and Endgame. So,
I mean, this was the year Disney. I mean, it's
How,
not coming. Then Lion King's coming out.
A little strange that Captain Marvel is number 2, but none of us had Captain Marvel in our top 10.
That's true, but we had
something's
not adding up here.
the rest of them is up there because you know for sure Spider-Man, Lion King, Frozen and
2,
Star Wars are going to be in the top 10.
Yeah, you're gonna make the top 10.
So that's 8 movies by Disney in the top 10. There's going to be 8 movies at least.
No, that should be 9, right? You said the top 5 made up Disney, right?
No, 4.
Oh, I think
4.
so 5.
So there should at least be 8. That's insane. There's going to be 8 Buena Vista movies in the box office mojo ranking. That is kind of crazy.
Is there another one? They have the Maleficent movie, but that's not gonna.
That's not gonna do.
No, it's gonna be like Dumbo numbers.
But that honestly, I'm intrigued to see at the end of the year what two
At least 8.
What 2 movies stood out.
Mhm.
It will probably be Us.
In terms of like the rest.
Yeah,
of
what
the
was
group?
5 and 6?
It will probably be Us and How to
Us.
Train Your Dragons.
Us
that
won't,
will-
Us won't make it. I don't think.
No, well that's number 5 and 6.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
then
get-
4
duh.
Disney movies are coming in.
Well, no, sorry, but like I guess you have to think of like it could pass.
Right.
those.
But that's rated R though, so that's harder.
You never know. You have
Maybe
Quentin
for the
Tarantino
best.
fans out there. Maybe that could
Right.
be
That
something.
will not do it. No. I would love it to make a ton of money. That'd be cool, but
Yeah. Let's have faith for
Quentin.
Doctor Sleep.
Number 9.
Anyways.
movies.
Any other final thoughts as we close this podcast? Of the 4 of us, this was awesome. I enjoyed it.
Beautiful work.
It looks like Connor and I are very, like, elbow to elbow in this
Lovey-dovey
podcast.
each other. Matt and I are owning the.
We had to
Him and
make
his
room.
ugly-ass Braves jersey.
Hey, go Braves! Fuck the Cubs.
All right, we're gonna end it here, guys. So this has been Andrew.
It's been Connor.
This has been Caleb.
And it's been Matthew.
Peace, guys.
See y'all.
Bye.
I love you.